had a chill night if you can catch my drift. I catch your drift, mate. Was it closing time by any chance? Would that be the case? Closing time? Yo, Connor, what's going on, man? How you doing? Bit of Bring Me the Horizon, let's go, mate. I fucking love Bring Me the Horizon, dude. I'm trying to sort out wanted to get tickets to go see them next year, but I'm not sure if they're touring at the moment. I know that I'm definitely going to see You Meet at 6 again next year, because they're actually playing like in the city I live in, so it'd be pretty easy for me to be able to go see them. The tickets are quite cheap, so that's going to happen. Yeah, just prices, man. Things are expensive. It was indeed. It was indeed, of course it was, mate. So I'm assuming you slept in this morning, mate. No alarm clocks, a nice gentle wake up from a nice sedative to put you to sleep, as they say, mate. Would that be the case? Saw them in January with Bad Omens in Cardiff. I was a lucky boy. Yeah, I had a friend who saw them with Bad Omens as well. Because obviously they were what is it called? Co-touring? Is that the word to use? Co-touring with them? Supporting act. They were the supporting act, weren't they, to them? Because my friends saw them in the O2 and they were also there too, so I'm assuming they were just co-touring along with them. That's fucking sick, man. I bet they were awesome, dude. I said I had some friends who went to see them and said they were insane, so I think they'd love to get the chance to see him. Support, special guest of supporting act, yeah. Along the same lines. You got what I was saying. Yeah, got up nice and early though. Really nice and early after that, man. God, Jesus Christ, I'll ever do that kind of stuff. I'm schnoozing. So the last time I partook in that, I was still on that camping trip with my friend, and we were in the buttfuck of nowhere in a forest in some private land somewhere. And we were on like a rough terrain on a sliding ground, and that helped me sleep the entire night. It's a fucking weird ass place. As if I was doing that at home, oof, conk me out for at least 12 hours. I'm snoozing. I am snoozing. Any plans for any live bands? This following year, then, Connor, mate, if you saw them. All right, let's YouTube up today. I want to watch a few things on YouTube before we get started today with continuing on with the Path of Exile playthrough. Let's do talk of news. See most recent stuff that's happening at the moment. Do. I need some like current look and stuff. Got Oasis, Linkin Park, and Offspring, but currently. Oh, you got on that Oasis, did you? You managed to get tickets? Didn't they sell like instantly for the reunion tour? I swear they sold out instantly. No. I want this week videos this week. Bus day Tarkov pre-web event unique items. But is it a pre-web event? Right, let me swap to main screen. You guys will be able to see now. I can't remember if I watched this video already or not.
Welcome to another Escape for Tarkov video. Today I am talking. Hi guys,
yeah,
this
I
is
can't remember if I watched this already.
Welcome to another Escape for Tarkov video. Today I am talking about what's going on in Escape for Tarkov, what to expect, and that's pretty much it. So without further ado,
Always tickets were mental, but I had a pre-sale ballot code. Even that was kind of, to be fair, really pre-sale ballot code. Nearly didn't get in it either. Jesus, man, that must have been crazy.
It's been a bit of a lull period, but they've started to amp up things. Soon after my last interview with Nikita, there was a 100% spawn rate on bosses. 100%. Then they did an event.
That's crazy.
Which was just like a normal, like fun Escape for Tarkov event that they usually do. And then they brought back 100% spawn rate on bosses. Then yesterday they pretty much posted this image, which was pretty much to say, hey, you can get your secure container nice and easy. Now this, generally speaking, and then there's no official ever real pre.
Hello, how can I play Arena Breakout on PC? Literally download it from their website. They've got a website where you download their launcher and you can play it from there.
Making it really crazy. And then you can finally, experience all the features of Escape from Tarkov before the actual wipe happens. So, posted this. Axel posted an image of it. Eliminate any target.
I saw this already. The
Nighttime
TOS
Factory to get your 30 kills, and you'll get the secure Kappa container. So you can do this quest, and you'll have the Kappa container. It does not give the achievement, however. So if you're achievement farming, you'll still need to do all your quests. What I would say, if this is the actual pre-wipe, which it looks like it would be, as they're starting to ruin the economy and quests, etc., etc., anywhere between 1 and 3 weeks would be the expected date of the wipe. Now, looking over at my trusty calendar,
this is done on the 17th.
It's most definitely not going to be this week because it's already like Tuesday, and they won't want to wipe on a weekend.
It could be next week.
It won't be this week, and they've got a lot of events they'll probably end up doing.
It could be next week.
And I say at the earliest, you're looking at sometime next week, but could even be as late as the end of the year. Now, I can't remember if I actually asked Nikita this during the interview or not, but I definitely remember him saying sometime recently, and I don't believe it was in a DM, that he's definitely keen to make sure the wipe is this year, or at least a Christmas wipe. There was a Tarkov TV where he said, you know, New Year's wipe. So it's expected that the wipe would be this time or sometime this year, or at latest early next year. But with an event like this, I would argue that it's probably going to be sometime in the next couple of weeks. Stuff to expect during the pre-wipe up until the actual wipe itself. That can be as simple as it's like, hey, they'll do a couple events and bam, next minute you've got the wipe. And other times they actually draw it out over multiple weeks. One time, once long ago, many moons ago, there was actually a time where they did a pre-wipe. They realized the patch wasn't ready and they actually waited another month, and then it was a horrible experience. And then
yeah, I remember that was horrendous. That was not fun. I was not a fan.
Patch and wipe happened. But realistically, it's not going to be like that. And they'll probably do some sort of like strange events, like having the Kappa container available. You know, bosses already 100% spawn rate, or they've been going in and out of that. All the bosses on one map is always a favorite one. They've put fog on maps. They've done weird shit. Just expect 3 to 7 different things happening over a week or two period. And then the economy, everything will go down to 1 ruble and $1 to purchase. I'd highly recommend
sales always the last day before wipe
just in your account. So then if you do want to go crazy with all the unlimited everything, it's there for you to use and be able to do. Otherwise, you'll miss out. The servers will go down for 6 to 12 hours, and then we'll have.
I can't remember how much money I had in my account. I think I was up to like 25 or 30 million last time I logged in
Cycle. Times. There's a few things to expect.
No, I had a fair amount.
For me personally, I'm really excited for the prestige system. I'm not going to do a full rundown of what's actually going to be in there because it's still up in the air. There's not really that much information about it, but it's meant to be a pretty solid patch. In the meantime, the servers did just go down for the latest Escape from Tarkov Arena patch, and they finally installed or added all the new gear that was in the previous Tarkov wipe into Arena. So all the new guns and all that stuff, you know, the headsets, everything that was in the previous one, and some of the quality of life stuff. So like bipods, grenades, and all that. So they finally caught up Arena to the actual latest stuff in the actual main game. So if you are an Escape from Tarkov Arena enthusiast, it's there for you. Now, I have been having a bit of a break from making Escape from Tarkov content.
I swear I watched this video already, and there's nothing actually anything like major in that one already. Busy day for Tarkov pre-wars. This was a day ago by Airwing Marine. Maybe there might be some more information on this.
Welcome back to the channel. We have
I always waited in the stream, but you said I can already play it on PC if I download it from the website. Yeah, Arena Breakout's been out for everybody for like 6 months now, I think. It's been out for a while. We're under we're now a month after the first season 1 drop, and then we had all of season 0. What it was at least 4 or 5 months. So you could just, like I say, just go straight to their website, download it straight from there on PC. It's been available for everybody for a while.
a packed video for you today with tons of news and updates for Tarkov. There are a few more pre-wipe events published from BSG, as well as some changes to the boss spawn rates that weren't published. We got some Nikki leaks, events, drops, and other permanent goodies that you can collect. So let's not waste any more time and get you guys all up to date. Pretty safe to say that the pre-wipe events are moving into full swing now. Now remember, pre-wipe events themselves,
I didn't know that. That's all good, mate.
on PvP,
and like, it wasn't. PvE. It's not like really that like televised. Like people, not a lot of people are aware. Obviously, who aren't playing it, like they don't say very well.
Tweet announcing it. It reads out the
I wasted my time on PUBG and Warzone. Oh man, it's sad to see.
Believe that this is due to the pilgrimage.
It's just
so-called witnesses to
it's just a little bit confusing for a lot of people because you have obviously available on Steam and it says coming soon, but there's no like directory on there saying you can get it right now from their own launcher. I reckon there's probably a reason for that. I could imagine it's got to be some kind of something to do with Steam. I can imagine because if people are downloading it from the launcher, they don't want people to be directed to there for when the game actually does release on Steam, because that will take money out of Steam's pocket. So I can imagine that's the reason why they couldn't state it on Steam that it is available currently on their own website from their own launcher, other than being on Steam right now. But I couldn't say 100%, but I reckon that's probably the reason why.
There are reports of many of those hooded people carrying marked keys. Despite the increased danger, PMCs are now preparing for night raids and taking advantage of the fact that Mechanic has started selling NVGs at great discount. So yeah, I mean, that pretty much reads it all out right there. This puts cultists at 100% spawn rate at night on customs, shoreline, and woods. On ground zero and factory, they are 10% at night.
NVG is super cheap
they are
too.
spawning with mark room keys way more frequently, so it'll give you a chance to check out some of this content if you don't normally do it here before the wipe happens, if you haven't already. Now, as far as NVGs, you can see here that even the really good quad nods are only about 43,000 rubles, and you can buy 12 of them per reset, so NVGs are going to be everywhere. Yeah, the other ones are cheaper, but there's not really any reason to run these and not run these with as cheap as they are. Now, the second event is an oldie.
Do I think Grey Zone Warfare is worth a bite? No, I do not.
Between Proper and Peacekeeper, but the down and dirty is you can get top.
This is just events right at the moment he's talking about too. Boss spawn rates, end of year wipe, maybe some information on that. No, Grey Zone Warfare isn't a terrible place right now. I know they recently did a patch. I haven't tested that out yet where they updated for the nighttime mode. And I think they did some quality of life stuff, but the game still runs horrendously bad. Like the frame rate is really bad still if you don't have frame generation turned on or got a card that supports it. The sync with the servers is really bad, so hit registration's terrible on actual fighting other players. There's no real end game to the game at the moment. The quests are really linear of what you got to do. Like, it's a fun game to kind of pick up and just like mess around with your mates if you just want to like test something out for, you know, that's like a really early access build, but it's not something I would actually put my money into. Obviously I bought it, but I'm not refunding it because I'm like, I think the game could be something really cool in the future once I get a few more years behind them to cook and like kind of add features and get the game locked down. But as of right now, Grey Zone is not worth your money, 100%. Yo, Little Spoon, One and Chief, how are we doing today, mate? Good to see you, man. How are we? How the hell are we, my guy? Right, I'm more interested in like wipe event stuff. What's going on? Do we have any more information on wipe, when it's going to be, what's coming in it?
Like they do every year, we should see a steady flow of events till wipe. We might not get a new one every day between now and then, but it'll be.
You talking about Grey Zone? Yeah, I'm talking about Grey Zone.
At least a half a dozen times.
Muster was asking me whether it's worth buying or not. Just gave my honest opinion.
A New Year's wipe or an end of the year wipe. So it's safe to say it'll probably be next week. I don't know anything. I don't have any date given to me. If I did, I'd give you guys. All I'm going.
Yeah, next week is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking next week is the moment we'll get it.
December wipes. We're on the 27th and 28th. So that's probably safe to go with.
Yeah, I bought it a while back for fun game, but in a year or two it'll be a solid game. Exactly, is my point. It's just, it's very early development still.
16, those usually don't land until the servers go down.
But like I said, a couple of years,
they don't
that game could be really cool.
Not just bugs and stuff that BSG doesn't know is there, but BSG and Nikita like to surprise the player base with a few bits of content here and there that people might not find for a couple of days or a week or whatever it is, however long it takes for the streamers to power through it. They like that kind of surprise for, oh, cool, there's this in the game. They like doing that for the community. I know some people want complete patch notes, and I don't fault you for that. I kind of would like it too, though. I do like the surprises, but this is just the way it is. It's what BSG does. Take it or leave it. It doesn't matter. It ain't going to change anything. Now, this wipe is a crucial one for BSG, as this last wipe...
Is indeed. I think they needed to boost the profile to get them headed in the right direction. Love the game style, no load screens, etc. Like the open world concept, just dial it in. Yeah, I'm kind of concerned about how they did that. Like, I feel like they started the game development, had this really cool idea, and then they didn't know, they were like starting to look like, oh my god, I don't know if we had the funds to actually push this project, and that was the reason why they end up releasing it in such an early state. I think that was the reason why. Because that would only the reason make sense, because I'm now worried that now they've kind of ruined the image a bit by releasing it in such an early state where obviously so many people refunded because they just didn't think it was ready. Obviously like the concept like I said with us, but just didn't think it was going to be ready, nowhere near ready yet. And I'm worried about the longevity of it, whether it'll be able to like get those players back in the game again in the future, because obviously it sold a lot of copies and had a lot of refunds too. So, you know, but like I said, hard to say if that was like a crucial decision that had to be made because they were actually running out of money and they did it this way to actually get the funds to be able to fund the game long term. Who knows, you know. Freddie, what's going on? Hello, sir. How are you today, my friend? Welcome to the stream. What you got to say?
You know, the last couple of months has left a pretty bad taste in a lot of people's mouths with bugs, including me. Things like progression rollbacks, you know, pieces of content not being accessible like Lightkeeper, you know, just things like that have just gotten worse and worse. And the scary thing, honestly, is that there's some pretty big changes that are coming in this next patch altogether. Now, looking at the roadmap,
I like base and alphas too, but I think that was like so early alpha, you know, so early alpha.
That just means like high level and end game content. That I confirmed that with Apple. That's what that means.
They're gonna find cheap games, Tarkov game Steam keys. I wouldn't trust any game keys you get for Tarkov, but because a lot of hackers like to use them. Mechanics, obviously they get banned, so
snow.
I'll probably just buy like an extra copy of it. But CD keys is where I normally get most of my keys for games from.
Weapon recoil, because they're both in the ETS right now. It's not secret. BSG's published that information out there. And last we heard, Unity 2022 is going to be part of this wipe as well. Yes, I know we've been hearing about Unity 2022 for or 2023, depending on what year it was, but it's been years, right? But this is kind of the make or break point.
We saw pre-alpha at the first trailer, so I've literally pre-alpha.
And it's not just, you can't just take stuff in 2020 that you've built in 2022 as a developer.
I know that G2A is good side, but I don't know. G2A is like the most popular one that people use, but I like CD keys personally. They're about the same size and popularity, but I prefer CD keys.
As far as
but the game keys aren't as cheap on there, though, to be fair, for Tarkov anyway. Tarkov never really goes that cheap.
Unity's just holding
everything. It's because BSG never really discount the game that much.
It's Unity 22 or the patch is just delayed. We're at that point right now. That's my assumption. BSG hasn't said that, but the pieces kind of all fit. Now, that means with the sound changes in Unity and recoil and all that stuff, that's a lot of stuff to change around, which means there's a ton of potential for things to break and go sideways. Plus, the December wipes are always the most popular and busiest for Tarkov, which means there's almost always server problems as well as the potentials.
Hey, stick to API. Like I said, if you've got the game on download now, you get it from the website as it is right now. It's for free to play. You ain't got to save your money, mate. Save your money for Christmas games.
Do those kind of last minute last year. Now, for me, I'm just being cautiously optimistic. You know, hope for the best, but expect the
Delta
worst.
Force is good play right now too, as well. If you like that kind of game.
Be all sunshine and rainbows and be the best wipe we've ever had, and just be amazing. And
I lost €300 yesterday in slot machines. I'll never play again. Well, I have no sympathy for you there, my friend. If you're gambling your money away.
We'll keep you guys posted on everything we can as far as news,
it's a sad day. R.I.P.
and stuff like
Musters.
Kind of make your gaming
gambling habits
more enjoyable. And then include anything else relevant, obviously.
That's why gambling GTA, yeah, it's not real money. Can't help me then, exactly.
Side of this in the spring, dang near ready for 1.0, dare I say. Is this copium? Yeah, sure it is. I'm not even gonna lie. But the good news is, if things do come apart at the seams for Tarkov, there's a lot of other.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, become an Air Wing hater.
In the past, we haven't had that. At least I haven't.
Curious to ask.
Stuff I'm interested in.
I'm only watching it just like I don't like or hate the guy. I just watching because I want to get the latest updates on what's going on.
I'm looking forward to Wipe. I'm anxious for it. But again, cautiously optimistic. Now let's talk about the drops and arena stuff. They did a pretty hefty patch to arena a few days ago. It brought everything up to in line with Tarkov's patch 15.
I've been out here, Chief. Have a great day. Got a Pokemon Expo to go to. See you around. No worries, that was Spoon. Appreciate to have you as always, mate. Enjoy your Expo, dude.
But they are patching again tonight. So I got the right tweet up now. But tonight, December 20th, at 1:30 Eastern. So that's going to be 10:30 Pacific. 6:30 a.m. GMT, which if I'm guessing right, that's like 5:30 in Sydney, 5:30 p.m. I didn't look it up. I should have, but I'm just going quick through here. Servers are gonna be on for 3 hours. You can't play. My guess is hopefully they're going to use this to fix some problems that have arose from the last patch. But also maybe get ready for the upcoming events we're about to talk about.
Okay, we'll look at the Nikita leak. We'll look at the leaks in a second. I really think some of the streamers just complain way too much. If you look into it, if you really like think about it, you can understand why they do. And I get it to a certain degree. Like I get why they complain a lot. Because what you got to understand is a lot of the people who stream or make content on Tarkov, their entire life essentially revolves around the game. What I mean by that is they'll have to spend, they might spend 8 hours a day playing the game. On a day-to-day basis, Monday to Friday, and at the same time, they're also making content about the game. Like when you come off the game, they get back to their normal life, whatever the hell they do during their daytime. Like a lot of their day just revolves around that game, and you do something too much. After a while, it starts to grate on you, especially with like a game like Tarkov, what has so many like underlining issues with the game, because it does. Like I'm a lover of that game, man. I sunk years into it, right? Lover of it. And I'm fully aware it's got its problems. And like I said, if you spend your entire life essentially revolving around that one particular thing, and there's things wrong with it, you know, it's really easy for that stuff to turn to like hate, and obviously that comes across to a lot of people when, you know, they don't see the things getting changed or they want to be changed, and obviously they're continuing to kind of get into it. That's the way I look at it, you know. I think some people take it too far, like for instance, what's his bloody name? His friends are bloody glorious. He's always on TikTok. He's always fucking moaning all the time. Oh man, I got completely mind blanked his name now. The bloody hell's his name? I can't fucking remember his name. That's really going to bother me. Anyway, the point being is he does it on purpose because he knows that it drives more people to his stream, being a hater of it. Like, he plays the game all the time, but he hates it. Tiggs. I knew someone was going to say it. Tiggs. Is that the T? Yeah? I can literally see his logo in my head. Yeah, Tiggs. Thank you very much. That's the guy, right? So he's a pure example of that, right? He obviously like shits on the game constantly. Like, you very, very, very rarely see him do a post. Ultimate rage bait, exactly. You very rarely ever see him do a post where he's talking positively about the game. Like, obviously he's in the same boat where his life revolves around the game, and obviously a lot of the stuff, you know, grinds on him, but he's turned it into something that he can like promote himself from, where he's become the known person who hates it. Like I said, I only had to mention part of his name and somebody in the chat already knew who I was talking about, and you can mention that to pretty much anybody in the Tarkov community. People will know who Tiggs is, specifically because he shits on the game constantly all the time, and that is like his whole point, you know. He's purposely doing it to, again, rage bait people into being kind of relating to his content and engaging with his content, what obviously pushes him out further. So it's a little bit similar to what like Jake Paul, Logan Paul do, but like on a smaller level. But yeah, same thing. He blamed transferring money from Arena as why the market is broken. I mean, he's not partially wrong. I think this wipe the wipe we had right now is essentially really, really short in like the early wipe because of how Arena was done. Like, obviously I think the leveling was more of an issue than anything else. The money made it impossible to ever have no money. Like, I've never had an easier time this wipe anyway than having loads of money. Like, I haven't put that many hours into this wipe in comparison to I have previously. I've had the most amount of money I've ever had. I think I'm sitting on like 35, 40 mil on my stash right now. And that's after making the most expensive purchases. Like, I bought every key card from Labs this wipe round. I've had every key card multiple times as well and used them all for the videos that I've done on YouTube. And they've all done well. But obviously that's like the most amount of money I've ever spent, and I still had the most amount of money in game. You know, like I said, the Arena combination and the money transfer and the level XP transfer is crazy. I say I'm also the highest level I've ever been to, in a wipe, in a short wipe, because of how the transfer worked of it. It definitely didn't help. I don't think it was a particularly great idea, if I'm being honest. The main thing that really grinded me more, I'd say, that didn't bother me too much. The thing that pissed me off the most was that the whole ref trader being essentially locked behind a paywall. Like, he gave you such an advantage having him level 3 and level 4. Like, the bonuses you got from him from the shop was like give you such an advantage over any ordinary player who didn't own Arena or play it. Like, you could obviously level him up by doing the quests in Tarkov, but they were so ridiculously hard and stupid that like no one would ever bother doing them, and they were so easy to level up by just playing Arena. And obviously it was like kind of pay to win in a sense. Well, it's obviously not ideal, but you know,
my favorite thing
little
about
thing. That's the only thing that really annoyed me about the Arena thing.
The Nikki leaks, if you will. These are things Nikita posts. He's been doing short little clips, kind of previewing things, giving us little behind the scene sneak peeks at stuff. Doing these more and more, and there's some interesting stuff here, so let's go through it. It opens up with a Christmas tree. I don't know if this really matters. It could just be these guys kind of teasing us about the Christmas tree that we're going to get in the hideout, because we get that every year. Wipe will happen and there'll be a Christmas tree in the hideout.
We don't have that yet.
Crafters, don't forget that. This here looks like, to me, it's really hard to see, but this looks like merch. This looks like a t-shirt to me right here.
It takes forever to get level 4 ref. Tell me about it.
So maybe
I did level 4 ref this wipe. I'm telling you, I'm not doing it next wipe.
Store, if that's
not happening.
You're interested in. This is some kind of level preview.
I honestly, but the advantage level 4 gave me once I got it though. Oh my god.
Rough
SP6.
And it could
on
be
reset,
Tarkov, it could be
762
Arena. It could
BP
be
on
Customs,
reset,
or it
graphics
could be
cards on
Woods.
reset,
Hard to tell.
level
Not
6
much
body
to
armor
glean
on
from that,
reset.
but
It was
the next one we
insane what you
get,
got from
we
it, but I'm
get a
not
drum
doing
mag
it.
for
The grind was too
Scar.
much.
This is a 50
Agreed, it was so
rounder,
bad. Yeah,
X
so
products,
bad.
Big mags for the Scar now, not just the 20 rounder. So that's pretty interesting. This is also a aftermarket.
Ooh, 50
lower.
rounds for Scar.
I believe.
I actually really like the Scar.
as well, which brings an interesting thought. Somebody pointed this
Hoping they
out on
rework it.
Twitter,
They
and I
have said
kinda
that they
ran
are
with it.
making changes and
If they
nerfing
do
it.
this,
They said they're
we may
nerfing the
getting
XP
a step closer
for
to
what obviously
where
is one step.
in-game, the
But yeah, the
parts
ref,
that, like the lower
the stuff you
gun
get from
isn't
ref,
what
it needs to be
determines it as a
changed.
firearm. It's just another part.
It was crazy.
One gun kind of does
They have
this,
already
and it
kind
is-
of nerfed something already with ref though. They nerfed the keys. They nerfed the keys because I did all the YouTube videos on all of the ref keys and what you got from them, and I obviously did the versus ones against the mark room keys, and obviously they proved it in nearly every single video that the ref keys were better than every mark key in the game. Obviously, again, what you could only get from playing Arena, what again slightly pay to win. They did nerf them, or they nerfed some of them. I've only managed to test one of them, but I did the Woods one, and it's like one. It's probably like 2/10 of what it was when I originally hit it, and what I got from it. I think I managed to pull like 600k from 5 uses. But the second time I did it, and I pulled 4.8 mil the first time I did it from 5 uses.
The AXMC. So I'll just show you here.
And I've had friends who
You
pulled
look at
more than that.
The AXMC is a firearm. Let me pull the mag out. The actual
I couldn't tell you
firearm
if that.
itself
I couldn't tell
is
you if they
just
nerfed the rest of the
this
rooms
is
though.
the
Just the
trigger group
first one for now.
And the let me see if it'll pull it up bigger here. Yeah. So it's the trigger group and the bolt. That is the only piece. This is the
That
actual
thanks for the likes, man. Appreciate
firearm
it.
for the AXMC. And that's important because technically a lot of these kind of weapons are multi-caliber. They're modular in some ways so that you can quickly change stuff out. I believe the AXMC is one of those. The MDR and the SCAR aren't like that, but instead of having
Aren't they adding the
4
intervention in,
stars,
right? The 50 cal intervention this way? I swear I remember seeing that before.
Look here, but you know,
S
you
rifle?
have,
Oh yeah, it's a great gun.
Tan
It-
7.62 SCAR.
I just wish it was more available to use. Like the MXC is just like it's so hard to get. Like you have to grind so much to be able to unlock to even use that gun. Like I've used it like 2 or 3 times, never from unlocking it, always from finding it off of people. I just wish it was more available that you could use it. Obviously, I know the caliber is really overpowered, but well, it kind of is and it isn't though, because like majority of the time you want to headshots anyway, and all the other bolt actions one shot to the head anyway, regardless. But I just wish it was more available. It's a cool
Black
weapon.
7.62 SCAR, 5.56. Either way, right? Instead of that, most of these parts are very similar. And it's just a few things to change in between them.
I've noticed that lately. It's good to
instead of
know. I
having all
think
of
you
these
should do
parts that are
a
attached to a 7.62
a free
SCAR,
weekend
we
every
can have
week.
just a couple of
What, a
parts
free weekend
that,
for Arena,
barrel,
you mean?
things like that, bolts, mag,
Or free
and
weekend for Tarkov.
then you can, and then the lower, obviously the lowers are different, but you can interchange between these. The MDR is a lot like that. It's more modular, if you will, than the SCAR is. It's just a few different pieces to change to go between a 7.62 and a 5.56.
Free
Or
Arena
even, I think
weekend
there's
every
even a 300
weekend.
blackout MDR. I'm not.
I don't think that's the
100% sure
way.
about that. But the big deal is
I
some
just-
other
I
weapon
just-
systems.
just
one that
think
we're gonna
it
see
shouldn't
another
be
one
so
here
pay to
in
win.
these videos. But yeah, potential for more parts there. This here, I'm gonna let this play. So this is the Doge box. It's kind of a little error box. We've seen.
This is like just my take on it, right? I think they should stop the whole ref being only way to level him up over on Arena, and how the level XP moves over so quickly. And what they should do to entice people to play Arena, instead of giving them pay to win items that make them more powerful in normal Tarkov, you should have really fucking cool cosmetics on Arena that you have to like do certain quest lines to unlock to be able to use on normal Tarkov, because then you get something really cool from playing Arena, then goes over to Tarkov as well, so you'll be able to show off that, oh, I got this certain achievement or did this certain thing on Arena, and show it off in Tarkov, but at the same time not giving you an unfair advantage, like having level 4 ref and having access to 7.62 BP on repeat, having access to SP6 on repeat, graphics cards, level 6 body armors, that kind of stuff. I just feel like they took the wrong approach to how they did this. Hey, real quick, opinion on Path of Exile 2. Real quick, my brother friends are playing it. It's insane. It's a great game. I'm going to be playing it again in a minute as soon as I finish watching some of these videos on updates and stuff that's going on. Path of Exile 2 is insane. I've had more fun on that game. That's like the most recent game I think I've picked up where I've got into. I'm hooked. I can't see myself slowing down anytime soon, and I'm loving it. And I've played like Diablos in the past, but not enjoyed them that much. This Path of Exile 2 is like peak. Wipe needs to be soon, considering they've made Kappa easy to get. I think Wipe's next
In
week.
the game
My
a few
opinion
times.
is
And you
Wipe
see
next
it's
week.
kind of rolling by, right? And this
Just
could be
from like
nothing.
the
This
events
could
that they've
just be
done
the
so
guys
far,
meeting,
I'm
having
just
fun.
off my
But
prior
this
experience.
could be
I'm thinking Wipe
showcasing
next
that
week.
we could get some moving environmental
Did
objects.
you see the new
with Unity 2020
tank event? I did
we
not.
have this in
What's
arena
the
a
new
little
tank
bit, like
event?
if you shoot some bottles, and I think even like you can shoot the basketball on some of the maps or objects, and they like fly around or they blow up or whatever. We kind of have that, but we've also seen some showcasing of that in some clips from BSG with pictures falling off walls.
Oh, new
just
Tarkov
making the
event. I
world
think you
seem
meant
more
tank.
alive
Sorry, I read that
and more
wrong.
Less fixed.
That's the one
You
where
know,
all the
you
scabs
can't
have got really good gear, haven't they?
shoot a
That's the
beer
most
bottle
recent
in
one, right?
Tarkov anywhere and have it like, or kick it or whatever, and have it move. Where maybe this is indicating that it could be. I could be reaching big time here, but it's a possibility. Now, next is just a clip.
Scavs have like rogue gear now. Scavs are juiced in.
This could be either
yeah, that's what I
Chronicles
thought.
of Rigi, or it could be just some of the other
That,
stuff
that
they've
was
been
one of the
doing. It's hard to
last
say.
2 days before the
I
last 2
feel like
days.
we
One of the
saw
previous
this
wipes they did a
somewhere,
while ago
and we've just seen
when they
the
had rogues in
outside
every
of it,
single
but I'm
map, and they were
not
just giving out
100%
like tier 5 and tier
This
6 body
is
armor
kind of
and really like high
interesting. It's not
kitted
gonna be
kits like
game-changing.
every single
These
raid you could
are
get.
PNV
It was
57 Echoes.
like right
They are
towards
a
the end of
Gen
last
1
wipe.
Russian NVG. Obviously, they're
So,
bolted
like I said,
to a
that's
tanker
what I'm
helmet,
thinking
which
next
is
week.
Kind of interesting, but these NVGs will be terrible if they make them true to, if they represent them like they really are, which they do a pretty good job of doing it in game. They should be awful. Gen 1 NVGs are just not good. But we'll see.
They need to add better
It's kinda
NVGs
cool
instead
that
of
they
more
can
shit
kinda bolt
ones.
to a tanker helmet, because this could provide for some very interesting low-level gameplay to give you access. You know, maybe you find a scav with a tanker helmet that has one of these. It's access to NVGs a little bit earlier to help you see a little bit at night, but not crazy. And then moving past that, we have another clip here. Somebody climbing a thing. It could be guys monkeying around or whatever, but this is a screen grab of a Seiko M10 chambered in 338 Lapua based on the screen. Now, this is one of those super modular weapon systems I was talking about. These, along with some other kinds of rifles like this, really quickly, a matter of
we just wait
minutes
for the
without
fire
any
sale.
crazy
Yeah,
tools,
literally
you can
fire
change
sale is
between,
day before wipe.
338 Lapua.
I'm
Win
thinking,
Mag,
just based
76
off how they've done
weapons,
stuff in the past,
there's
where are we date-wise? It is the 21st today. We're getting like the lots of gear at the moment over the weekend. I am going to guess Tuesday. I reckon Tuesday it will either be Tuesday, Christmas Eve on... I don't know what. No, I think they did it on Christmas Eve before and people got really upset. They did it on Christmas Day once before as well and people got really pissed off about that. Wipe on Christmas Day was horrendous. I'm guessing 24th, what they might do at Christmas Eve because I've done it then before, or it's going to be Thursday because Thursday's just the day, it'll be the 26th.
There's
That's
even
my
some
opinion.
that do 50 cal, but there's only a couple of those. I don't think the Sacred M10 is one of those. But anyway,
Hope so.
just
Yeah.
some of these other pieces that
Yeah,
kind
we're
of
definitely
fall
within a
together,
week. I can't
potentially
imagine it'll go
showing
any
us
longer
getting
than
that potential for having modular weapons in target.
Nicola, what's going on, man?
Also,
Check
they
the follow,
could
dude.
just stick
Appreciate
with
it.
where they're at, and we don't get them, and this is just another 338 rifle we get. And then the last thing, I almost missed this. This is a mannequin. Oh, big deal, mannequin, right? He's got Timmy clothes on and whatever. But the thing that's interesting to me to this is
I
this
can
is
clothes
a
on.
screen that we don't have right now. So
Thanks
this
for the info, bro. No,
kinda
man.
makes
Thanks,
me
no worries.
think of
I'm
the start
trying
screen
to
that
find out
makes
what's
you
going on at the moment as well. I've been
But
out of the
that's not a
Tarkov
mannequin, it
loop
shows
for the
your
last like
character.
3 to
Plus
4
they have a
weeks, so
hat
I'm
on
trying to get back
and, you know,
into
all
it, getting
your
ready for
starter gear.
wiping.
So this is some new either UI element or screen that we
They
don't
do it
have
on Christmas
in Tarkov.
Day because in
Yes,
Russia they
it's gonna be
celebrate
coming,
Christmas in
so I
January.
think it's important
Like I
wouldn't
said,
be
that's the
showing
reason
here
why they've done it on
fully,
Christmas Day
so
in the
just
past.
something to keep your eye out for once
But
we finally get,
I'm hoping
wipe
because of
the
the
Pack
outrage
16.
they got from
And then
people
the
last
little
time,
bit,
they won't do that
we
because people
got
were really
a
angry,
Screen grab
including
of what looks
myself.
to be Rashala getting a new face finally, which he has not been updated since since before I played Tarkov. I want to say probably like his face model is probably from like 2018.
Rashada's always had
maybe
the same
19.
face since
But
they had
either
him
way,
in the
he's
game.
getting an update to look a little bit more realistic and less.
Is it still doing well? No, it hasn't been doing well over the last year. Tarkov's had a very bad year with controversy, people being angry, cheater issues. It's been a bad year for Tarkov.
There is a decent chance.
There's been like
you were watching this,
a lot of like
another
cool
event-
new features and stuff been added to the game, but like the community itself has been not happy. They've made some silly decisions in the last year or so, literally since Christmas last year, since last wipe when they had the controversy with Arena when that first came out, with them essentially allowing people to buy into the beta if they bought extra copies to people who had EOD. Then they obviously had the Unheard Edition drama, what was massive too. Obviously the big cheating scandals and stuff has been going on too. It's been a crazy year for Tarkov, and stuff that's been happening with that, I must admit. Not exactly been ideal, I'd say. Not a great year, but hey. You should check out the new Extraction mech shooter coming. Echo, what's it called? Sensuality Echo of Ada. Extraction mech shooter. Interesting. I have to have keep an eye out for that one.
Is already going to have landed, so don't forget to hit that subscribe bell and notification, or subscribe button and notification bell if you want to see these news when they first drop and not be behind.
No matter what happens, all of us will come back because there's other games like it. I mean, in a sense, yes. I was talking about this the other day. So I've been playing a lot of Delta Force and also Arena Breakout as well, and I'm a big fan of both those titles. I think they're really good. But I think what people were expecting was games to come out and just be able to dethrone Tarkov immediately, and I think that's like impossible unless you get a AAA developed game that's already had like all of its features flushed out. It's got all of the content you need from day one as soon as it comes out, just ready to go. Where obviously both of those games are still technically early access titles, where like they come out with like a good core base to the game, but it lacks content. So in the next few years, those games could turn out to be massive competition or even take over the space if they continue to keep putting out content how they are at the moment. But as it is right now, Tarkov is still the number one like type of extraction shooter, and even to the degree those games don't kind of compete with it because they're not as hardcore or as difficult as what they as what Tarkov is, and obviously that holds like a key to a lot of people's heart because people like really challenging, really like nuanced games, and like it's just one of those. That bad? You reckon they can't redeem themselves? I mean, I honestly wouldn't be surprised at this point that they could, because I said that they'd killed themselves off when the whole controversy happened with the Unheard edition of the game, and that was the angriest I've ever seen the community be. Like, I mean, like boycotting the game, like angry. So we'll have to wait and see. I just know that the vast majority of people are getting kind of bored of the game. Like, for instance, let's just have a little look here. So if we look at Twitch, let's go on to browse. Where are we? Tarkov 9K, right? We've got Twitch tracker, right? Twitch. Twitch tracker. You can actually just see like the actual global stats of games. Can I see games, please? Right, where are we? You'll be able to see it. I can search for it. Search Tarkov. Escape from Tarkov. This is the growing popularity, so you can see this obviously doesn't coincide 100% with obviously like player rate, but the more a game's being watched live stream wise is usually a good indication of how well the game is performing overall. So if we look back at the previous years and where we are standing right now, obviously like this is like early alpha development when the game was like barely off the ground. Yeah, and you see these kind of like early days, 2018, 2019. I think I started playing in 2020. It was either 2019 or 2020. I can't remember exactly when I started playing the game. And then we had our first kind of like big booms in popularity, 2020, 2021, 2022. These are obviously all coming in at the Christmas wipes. You have like the little splurters in the middle. So you got the halfway wipes here. They didn't really do that too much in the past. So you got the little halfway wipes. But if you see how the trending spikes go, when we have these big Christmas wipes, they have they're not as hard. We're starting to look on a downtrend. For instance, look at this half increment here for 2024 last Christmas, when we had obviously a lot of the controversy also when Arena was dropping. It was one of the lowest like peaks in viewer count in comparison to 2021 when the game originally blew up. So you just kind of look at like the average viewer duration of like how many people are watching overall. When it comes to these kind of things, you kind of have a little look. So even like towards the end of the year here, we're still looking at an average viewership of around 17,000. Well, obviously now we're getting towards Christmas this year, we're down to 7,000. It never drops to that level at all at any point throughout the year. Like it's always in double digits or in 20,000 plus pretty much throughout the entirety. But these are the first times, like even at the end, before the last wipe happened, we started it down to that 10,000 mark where it hadn't done at these points here. And then it like this wipe petered off really quickly. So it's like the lowest like average viewership overall it's ever had. So it's not been looking great for popularity reasons. And it's hard for the game to ever grow any more than what it already has too, because obviously like the vast majority of gamers who into these kind of games have been exposed to the game now. I've either tried it, put it down, or there's like very like not much of a market now for like a newer player base to kind of come into the game. I mean, we'll have to see. Like I said, if they pull something massive out of the bag for 1.0 release, what they're planning on doing next year, then, you know, we could see like a big boom like we did with what was it, 23 was it, we had the biggest increase with Twitch drops and stuff like that. Was that the big Twitch drops time we had at 23? I'm pretty sure it was 23 when that happened. We could see that again potentially, who knows. So yeah, they 100% can. Nikki ain't given up. They haven't given up yet. No, they haven't given up. No, like I said, they've definitely done some cool stuff in the last year or so to kind of rekindle a lot of people's like for the game again, where they hadn't in the past. You know, like, for instance, after they did all those kind of like scummy, controversial stuff, like they have definitely trying to claw their way back in some cases. We'll have to see. Appreciate that. May make a return for the Christmas break. Like I said, you've already got the game ready. You're not spending any more money. There's no harm in jumping back in and giving it a try. Like I said, I'll 100% be playing it. Like I play everywhere, pretty much. Most of my content's based around it, but I'm definitely trying to start to lean away from just making content on Tarkov, because I am not hopeful for like the longevity of the game being crazy. I do think we have passed its days of the most popular it's ever going to be. I don't think it will ever be as popular as what it was in 23. Like I said, happy to be proven wrong and for that not to be the case, but I feel like we're on the downtrend of Tarky now, and I can't see it getting any better. And obviously because of someone like myself who's put so many hours into the game already, like there's not really much more for me to get out of the game other than just obviously playing the new content when it comes out. And then obviously when you start getting bored of the new content, hop onto something else. So we'll have to see. But before I do that, obviously what I am currently enjoying at the moment is fucking Path of Exile, because Path of Exile, man, Jesus Christ, I've been having a blast playing that game. And I'm now on my Act 2 of my hardcore playthrough. I've actually managed to get to Act 2 bosses, so I can actually see who the bosses are and how to fight them, because I need to understand how to fight them, because I've done Path 1 now. Do we have like a specific video on the Act 2 bosses maybe? It doesn't seem to be. It says all bosses, because are they labeled in acts? Can you see act? No, he's got no bloody calling cards in it. Rough man. Dark 2 boss. No. Easy guide to make the abortion path as Act 2. This is an Act 2 boss, but it's not like I want all of them instead of just one. I don't even know when I'm even going to run into it, to be honest. Definitely going to continue with the monk build, though. I'm interested to see where it goes to. When is this
Today
boss?
we're talking about one of my favorite bosses, Jamanra, the Abomination. And this is the final boss of Act 2. I love the boss design.
Well, if I get to this, I probably should learn about this one, to be fair.
It's a two-phase fight. I'll tell you everything you need to know about mechanics, and I'll take you through what you need to do to beat the boss. I did this on my first playthrough, so you can see me taking damage from some of the skill sets. But I'm just trying to explain what he does. So when you engage Jamanra,
everyone's playing monk. Every time I've watched one of these videos, everybody's playing monk.
Right? So let's rewind a little. Every time he raises his hand, you dodge. Every time he raises his right hand, you dodge. That's the basic attack that he does. So he would then have a variance of this, which is he summons these two flying pillars. Whenever you see these two flying pillars, you need to dodge because they really do an AoE circle around them.
They're really hard to see.
You need to dodge further enough. I didn't dodge far enough on the first try, so take note of that.
Oh my god, look at the damage it's doing.
These two pillars again. I know I need to dodge away and roll away, so that's what's important. Take note that there's two instances of damage. I dodged the first one, but the second one still hit me. The AoE is pretty high, pretty far. You can see I'm standing here, I rolled away. There's a second instance of damage that I kind of took. So I'll be very wary, don't walk in too early like me, and you'll be
Does he have an insta-kill mechanic? That is what I need to know.
Pillars, you move away from the location of the two pillars. because he also does a variation of those 2 pillars. But you can see he summons these 2 pillars. I know my lesson now. I just kind of move away from them. But he also does thing where he does this lightning arc around him. But it doesn't matter. It's the same way to resolve the mechanic. You move away from the 2 pillars. You stand behind the boss and you'll be safe. Again, 2 pillars, move away from them. And you can see that I dodge the lightning horizontal attack. They do move around the platform, so you just need to kind of continue dodging them. I've realized that dodging by rolling through them doesn't do a huge ton of damage, so generally that's fine. The only other dangerous part of this whole Jamarra fight is basically this wind channel intermission. So eventually the boss reaches a certain health threshold, which I suspect is 80%. He will start summoning all these dangerous winds around the arena. You need to quickly find your ally, and she's channeling this kind of protective barrier. You need to be standing behind the protective barrier. Never ever wander beyond the protective barrier because you'll get one shot by the boss, and you can use some sort of range clear ability or melee ability that basically allows you to kill the ads while they basically just walk in.
How's he got? What's this electric storm calling one? This is like the ability that I had before with ice, but with electric instead. I need that for my build.
After you've damaged him enough, he rinses and repeats his attacks. He then phases into phase 2. And the start of phase 2 is when he summons this huge spear, and then he basically slices the entire train platform into 2. Very cool effect, by the way. Really love the design and bosses in PoE 2 because of moments like that.
That's sick.
Phase 2 starts with kind of like a space denial fight. He summons all these tornadoes that moves around the platform, and he takes swings at you, right? So the moment he raises his big sword is when you know you need to dodge. Now, don't dodge too early, and that's what I did, because he kind of delays his swing, right? You can see exactly what's happened here. And the very first time he did
the
it.
The delayed attack, like an Elden Ring, man. That fucking attack
sword.
always fucks me,
dude. I got
dude.
baited into dodging too early. You can see that I thought he's going to swing now, so I just dodge, and it's too late, right?
It's not a one-shot mechanic, though.
Don't dodge too early. You want to try and time your dodge roll for the best time possible. You will also notice that it's possible to move the boss. You want to be constantly moving the boss to the safer zones in the arena where away from the cyclones. You need to give your space to work on the boss, especially if you're melee. He has a variation where he summons like a dual wielding sword. You can see him forging 2 golden swords shortly here. When he does this 2 golden swords that he's basically forging with thunder, he throws them on the ground, and there's a beam that connects the 2 swords. You just need to make sure you move out of them. It's super important. And if necessary, you need to move the boss to a safe zone.
Hey, you fucking cut it out. He's about to get hit by that sword slash again. Didn't dodge it properly.
Quite a lot of space for him to work
he
with,
just
so
cut it.
Okay. He does this big AoE cleave that I noticed. This big kono. And I noticed that if you play in melee range, you never ever get hit by this big kono. Because he's summoning this thing where he basically swings around.
Yo, Manny, what's going on, man? Thanks for following, dude. Appreciate it.
It doesn't hit me in melee range. So I think if you're range, you need to move in closer. I think that's the intention of it. So if you work through those mechanics I just described, eventually the boss will phase into this so-called maybe like a third phase of sort. He will start doing more phase denial stuff. By the way, this is a good example of dodging the big sword earlier. He continues to do the big sword attack, which you need to dodge at the very last second. Don't be...
Okay, I think I've got a pretty good idea how to fight this guy. I don't really need to dive too deeply into to more of that. I'm pretty sure I should be fine. Hide my thing so TikTok doesn't get mad at me. Unless it's already mad at me already. It doesn't look to be mad at me already. We love that. Ugh. Monkface returns. Monkface 2. We had Monkface 1 who died. Actually in Act 2 now. I've also messed around with my bloody kit too. It's now different from what it was before, so I have to get used to that quickly and make sure I'm a bit careful that I don't get messed up. I did that first clearance or area already, did I not, for the quest, or have I got somewhere else? Trying to... Oh yeah, Amanda remind us where I was going to before, was it not? I have everything on me. Oh yeah, I took these skill points out. I do have uncut skill gem. Can I use that on anything right now? Ghost Dart and Tempest, but I'm not using it right now. Temple Flurry. %25% more attack speed. Final strike on supported skill can be performed twice. If this makes the ability go off faster, I'd actually say it's a pretty good skill gen to put on for that. I'm not gonna lie. I actually like that. Where's my stash again? Up here. There it is. I should have another uncut support gem. Yeah, I do. Right. Do I have another one in here? These are ones for freeze build up, but aren't useful for my current build. Poison duration, not useful. Combat skill, lost combo. If generate no combo for 8 seconds, support skill does 40% more damage. Yep. Damage with hits against enemies that are low health. Ooh, execution. How much more damage? 40% more damage. So more attack speed, more damage on execution on lower ends. Creates an aftershock when the heavy stun and enemy dealing the same amount of damage twice in 2 meters. I like the execute one. Let's take that on there. I'm not using Ghost Dance right now, so it's pointless. Everything else has got skill gemmed in right now, isn't it? Yes, lovely.
Who goes there? You may trade. My wares are renowned. I'll unburden you.
Greater mana flask. I have these already, but they're not really that useful. Grand mana flask. No bonuses though.
I'll unburden you.
Maximum mana. 30% increase in mana recovery from flasks. 8% charm charge gained. I think it's that useful.
As you wish.
I'm not sure whether to keep that for the moment or not. We'll see.
Nights.
Well, I couldn't wield these right now because these are the ones giving me plus dexterity. Can I do that now? I can indeed. This one's what, 28 invasion, 18, 8, 18 energy shield. Yeah. Yeah. $14.63, $13.54. I just like the amount of lightning damage that staff gives, but it's just like the base stats just aren't good enough right now. I just need to make sure I find like a better version of those staffs. If I can find like a golden version of that electric staff from the get-go with good base stats, we're chilling. But until then,
No escape.
ow. The attack speed's actually really quite nice on that, but I've got to like be a little bit precarious because I have now lost my ability realistically to be able to keep my distance like I have in the past. Oh, but that electric damage though is crazy high now though. I just got to be so much more careful. I'm in like way more of a dangerous place just because I have lost my oh, the damage on that now though. So correct, I have no range abilities anymore, do I now? No, literally everything's close range. Just got to be careful. Don't get mobbed. Where the hell am I supposed to go? I'm this way. Oh yeah, level 20 right now. Alright, we're chilling. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure whether I'm that happy about losing a range ability. I must try and find something else that will replace that. Oh, so what I mean, like, look how much more damage I'm taking now. Like, I'm already having to like pop pots and shit already. I don't like that. Oh my god, dude. What the hell? Like, I'm doing crazy damage, but I'm also taking crazy amount of damage while at the same time. What? I need to be bloody careful. The last part of the build of how it was set up was way more safer. I mean, you need to be careful about doing that full combo, I think. Intelligence required for that is like mad. Yeah. Yo, look at the bloody damage, man. Oh my god. I actually don't like this. What level is this area? 18. I'm 2 levels above where I should be right now for this. Is it my shield, maybe? It's just not high enough with this body armor that I'm currently wearing, so I have no, like, shielding. Oh, no. What's happening is this electric damage. It's rinsing my shields immediately. Doing a lot of damage, just also taking a lot in return. Just gotta be chill, boys. Chilling the fuck out. Careful of how I engage things. Yeah, like the damage is insane, but it's just like I'm just taking so much in return at the same time. Yeek. Evasion rating 102. I'm definitely coming across some body armors now that are like crazy strong in comparison to what I had before, so maybe you start to look out for a replacement that gives energy shield and also gives evasion. Oh, maybe I should try some looking at some of the shops actually. I might be able to buy something what might be and I could upgrade into a legendary and replace the current one that I have. I'll have a look after we complete this area. Oh, we can drop the bell. Oh my god, the bell. When we stab that down and start doing that combo into that. Jesus Christ, the damage is crazy. Is this Path of Exile? Yeah, this is PoE 2. Like I said, if you're a PoE fan, you played the first one, mate, this one, the second one is next level. It's such a good game. I never played the first one. I played D3 and D4 and didn't really like them that much, but I have been hooked on this ever since I picked it up. Yeah, I love the first one. Second one is so good, man. I know a lot of people are currently in the moment waiting for obviously when it comes free to play in like 8 to 12 months, but I don't mind paying the £20 right now just to be able to get access to it. Mage build? No, this is a monk. This is a monk build. This is my first PoE game and the first time really enjoying an ARPG. I'm loving it every second of it. I'm literally in the same boat as you, buddy. I'm literally in the same boat as you, Lime. Like I said, I played both Diablo games, or both 3 and 4, the most recent ones anyway, and like I said, like thought they were okay. Never really sunk too much time into it, but from what I've played so far, I've been playing non-stop pretty much for the last week. I can see me, you know, sinking many hours into like endgame and throughout for this. Hit the bell, hit the bell, hit the bell, hit the bell. Ow. Okay, we don't like the damage they do. Can you piss off? Oh my god, that damage is crazy.
Fury unleashed!
What build are you currently playing at the moment, Lime? What have you decided to do your first playthrough on? Go on, come towards me. Come towards the bell letter. Are you stuck? What are you stuck for? Playing a ranger at the moment. What's the ranger class like? Because that's one of the classes I haven't played yet, and I was unsure. Like, I thought for hardcore it'd be a bit too difficult to start off with, just because I feel like you'd be so squishy with the build, you know. Whoa, the electric strikes with the bell. I really slept on the bell in the early part of this build. I'm glad that I actually like watched some videos and picked it up, because the damage that does is actually pretty crazy. You start doing your like combo electric attacks into the bell that applies all the elemental effects on top of it, and it just fucking shreds anything that's standing next to it. The attack speed buff, I think, on this ability too is actually a pretty fire one to go on too. Started Monk but had terrible RNG on drops, and play range and I've been getting unreal drops so far. Yeah, I had that same issue because I've played, obviously I've done 5 times on this so far, and this is my third monk class. Third monk class? Yeah, third monk class. First one died literally on the tutorial, like legit died in the tutorial. And then the other one I got quite far with. This is my third one, but the second one that I did, I actually got quite far when I died in. The RNG that I had on that was terrible. Like, some of the stuff that I was coming across, oh my god, was really bad. Like, it was really bad. And then I played this one and got so much better RNG, and I probably the major reason I think I've got further with it. Actually, I died pretty quick with Monk, like 7 hours in with Ranger, no deaths yet. Oh, are you playing on hardcore? Are you playing standard and just managed to do like 7 hours into it so far without dying with him? I'm a bit closer to the bell. Fuck up. I think it's sneak into an area I've already been to already. You know the church. Nobody loves you like I love you. Oh, this is like a boss. This 100% looks like a boss. Yes, 100% a boss. Right, well, this is the first time I'm fighting a boss with this current build without the upgrades that I've done to it so far, so I need to be a little bit wary about what I do here. I feel like I'm going to do tons of damage to this boss, but at the same time I could also just get mobbed and get killed immediately, so I just need to be a little bit curious. Just standard so far. I'd honestly recommend, once you kind of start to get bored with your current build, to give hardcore a go. I've found, like, I've enjoyed my softcore playthrough I've done with one of my classes, but I've really enjoyed hardcore more, just because of the risk value of like dying once, you know.
Relentless assault.
Right, if I can potentially get a level before I go on to fight this boss area, then this would be lovely, to be fair. Ba-da-ba. What is the ranger build you're currently doing? Are you following a build or just kind of building how you want to? I know with like the mercenary was also a range ability. People are doing like stink like gas grenades and then igniting them with fire as like the big like damage booster with that current build. Yeah, my shield is just like non-existent with this class. I swear to God, man. What was the other ring that I got? Plus 29% lightning resistance. Wait, one of these guys is actually doing crazy lightning damage to me. It might be actually worth doing. Oh, this gives me plus strength though. No, not that one. This one. Might be worth doing against this boss, maybe? I don't know. Having the strength and evasion rating is also really useful too, though. Unsure what to do with that. Some of these bloody shields, man. Oh, quality 5, I want to take them. Anything with quality, need to take that shit. There's actually a really big underground area here, to be fair. It's a good way for me to like farm up a bit, to be fair. I'm actually getting pretty close to a level up. Like I said, anything for a small advantage over this next boss. If I can go in with a level up on it, it'd be better. Come towards him. Maybe I might get lucky and find like a really cool armor piece too. Whoa, this game have a looting system? What do you mean by a looting system? Like an inventory looting system, you mean? Like you go through and collect things and move things over to your kits and stuff? Or you mean like a way to like pick out what's good from the floor and stuff like that? Yeah. Yeah, you have like a stash as well with the in back if you go teleport back to your like home base area. There's a good middle bit here actually you could be able to do. Can you kill players though? No, so this is not a PvP, it's PvE. It's a PvP, it's a dungeon crawler, like an ARPG dungeon crawler game. I think there might be PvP areas in this game, like in the later part of it. Correct me if I'm wrong, someone can say. I might be wrong in saying that. There might be, I'm unsure. I never played the first one, and I'm in the very beginning part of the campaign for the second game, so I said my knowledge in this game is like not there in comparison to everybody else's. To the vast majority of people who have played this game for a long time. Get lost, pot. You tell him. Let me sort that quickly. I get at least one of those like every single stream. It's crazy.
Fury unleashed.
Mate, the damage that bell does is unreal. It's by far the best like damaging ability that I have right now. Coupled up with this new electric attack, like at close range, it puts me at like a bigger risk of dying. Obviously, if I die, I lose the character, but at the same time, it's fucking cool. It does a lot of damage. There's the level up. This ain't new kind of game. The graphic looks good. Yeah, it literally just came out like a week ago. It's very, very new. What are we putting points into? Increased mana regeneration and things. Well, this one increased mana regeneration, reduced mana cost of skills. Energy shield evasion. Was it this one I was supposed to go down as well? I can't remember. Oh, it was a grand mana flower. Never heard of it. Yeah, it looks... Yeah, from the look of it, it looks very good. It's very good. Yeah, Path of Exile 1, the first game that came out, was a free-to-play RPG like Diablo. It was the biggest competitor to the Diablo series, I'd say. And that game was extremely popular. Had a very, very big fan base and a very, very dedicated fan base to the game. I'd say the second one is like looking to be like a great improvement upon the first one. Right, boss fighting time. Let me recall back to Portal, sort my stuff out, and then see if there's a potentiality that I can find a better armor set that I can wear that will give me more resistances now that I'm actually facing like a great like close range engagement right now, and hope that we can, because like I said, this one literally just it gets tons of evasion rating. What's like 175 was really freaking good, but it gives 0 shield, what I kind of need, so yeah, not 100% great, but we'll have to see what we can do. Where's the masked one? Is it over here somewhere? Is it heavy though? How many gigabytes does it take? I think it was 60. It's a big game. I think it was 60. It's for console too. Oh, hooded one's back here. Here he is. Went past him.
Greetings.
Identify my items, please. I need to salvage the one with quality, please. Thank you.
I hear you. My wares are
Wait, console,
renowned.
Xbox or PlayStation? Both, I think. Pretty sure it's that on both. Armor evasion rating. I need to keep this current one at the moment because it's quite good for what it is, but I could do with putting a socket into it. Maximum mana. I'm not sure if it's that useful.
Put this to use.
.22 armor. This is more armor, energy shield, but I lose the resistances of max life, mana, fire resistance, and life regeneration in a second, which is not useful.
As you wish.
Greater. Grand. Wait, did I identify him? Oh, there. I can imagine what if there was a game like that, but a looting system like Tarkov. I mean, it kind of works in a similar way to how Tarkov looting system works. It's an ARPG though, so it works better in my opinion. Recover 260 plus an extra 49%. Life over 3.4 seconds. It's quite an amount. Right, I've got to be careful. I can't die here. I would play hardcore if I had more time to play. It would suck to end up dying and resetting when I get a limited time each day to play. I mean, how much time do you get to play a day? Because I've only been putting in, I'd say, about 3 hours a day, I'd say, into this hardcore playthrough I've done so far. And I'm now in Act 2. On my level 21 now. This is day 5. And I have died 5 times and had to reset, by the way. So this with this current character is 2 days. So it's probably like, I don't say about 9 hours in input altogether, maybe. in total throughout the entirety of this playthrough. Oh wait, I said I was going to try and see if I could get a better body armor than I could get 4 hours a week. Really? Oh, line mate. Busy fucking busy man, is it? Busy dad live. Are you a stay-at-home dad by any chance?
I hear you. Browse as long as you like.
Is she the random buyer? No. See, something like this, evasion rating and energy shield would be really good. Armor evasion. Armor, energy shield. Just straight up evasion. Straight up armor. This stuff's just not that useful to me. Who's... No, you don't sell anything useful. Where's the other person you can buy things from? There should be somebody else you can buy like random assortments of things from. Wait, really? You lose it? Yeah, so there's 2 different modes. You can play softcore, where you just play through the game, and if you die, you go back to a reset point, and then you just continue on. Or you can play hardcore, what I'm doing right now, and if you die once, you lose the entire character. You have to start from the very beginning of the campaign again. So I'm now, like, what, 10 hours into this playthrough without dying? No, there should be somebody here that I can buy a random chance of getting something from. This is just a random, like a purchase straight up from. The hooded one do that now?
How can I be?
No, I guess there isn't somebody here. Oh, okay. I guess I'm just stuck with what I got then. That's why there's so much intensity with this playthrough, because I said my challenge is in 10 days to try and complete the entire game in hardcore without dying once as a complete beginner. Right, I need to fucking lock in though, because this is a boss. Oh, do you know what? I'm going to change that charm quickly. I just realized that gives me no bonuses right now. So what's it give me? It's like resistances to...
What is the difference? Face of Faradun.
No, and speeds and effectors. Oh no, this is the right one.
Serpent's tongue, scorpion stinger. Either way.
Alright, fuck it.
Now,
Right.
You pay with your life.
She's insane.
Oof.
Insane? I'll show you insane.
Relentless assault!
Burn oppressors!
Oh my god, I'm fucking her up, man. I wasn't kidding when this build did this much damage, dude. Oh, get off the fucking fire. Oh my god, I literally just fucked her up. Oh no! She just one-shot me! No! No fucking way, man!
Burn, burn, burn!
That's a sad death. She's a boss, obviously, with a one-shot mechanic that I just didn't miss, and I got hit by it and died because I got greed, went in for all that damage. Oh no. Oh fucking hell, man. Well, I'll keep the character now for uses in the future. Fuck, man, dude. What a shit show. As if, man. I can't believe I just died there. I was doing so much damage. She's obviously got a one-shot mechanic. Thanks for the clip, mate. I appreciate it. Fuck no, dude. Oh. Yeah, obviously got a one-shot mechanic that I just wasn't privy to. I wasn't paying attention and I just got hit by an insta-killed. That's the really bad thing about Path of Exile, about like this, the hardcore challenge, how hard it is, because quite a few of the bosses have some form of one-shot mechanic where it doesn't matter how much resistances you put into your body armor, defenses, or anything. You get hit by it once, insta-death. You just die. You lose it all. Fuck, man. That actually hurts big time. Can't believe that. Right, well, I guess we add another one to the tally. We just lost the Oh no. I kind of want to play Monk again though, because I really like that class. I do really like that class, but I feel like I should try something different.
Ranger, an outcast, lurking among the shadows of the trees like an animal. You murdered one of my soldiers in the name of a filthy thief.
You said that you liked Ranger, right? We'll give Ranger a try, why not? We'll give it a go. Oh, Ranger face. This is for you, Lime. This character is dedicated to your playthrough now. I can't believe I just got killed like that, man. That's crazy. One-shot mechanic just insta-kills me. Just keep your distance and focus gear with evasion and movement speed. That is the plan to do, yeah. Just gotta hope I get good luck with RNG if I get some things.
You're alive.
Fuck, man. So sad to die and lose them.
Reach Clearfell. Find the miller.
This is like no sickness.
With bows, right? Because it works a little bit differently, right? Because you'll take a quiver too. Does that increase damage, or what do quivers do? Because obviously I'm not used to having like two weapons at the same time. Because you'll take a quiver, right, as well with a bow. Just give like different bonuses with stuff. I'm liking the damage so far. Yeah, quiver is additional bonuses. Interesting. I'll just keep an eye out for that then. I do feel like though every time that I do die, my experience is going up more and more with my build. I feel I'm getting better and I get through the game faster. I've been noticing that I've been getting through faster than what I have prior. So it adds 1 to 3 physical damage on attacks. Okay. Equal as important as your bow, or the quiver is. Interesting. That seems like it'd be a little bit more difficult because it means like to have your damage to be good, you need to kind of work on 2 things at once. You have to get lucky with 2 separate.
Another string to my bow.
Oh, close that. Like an electric attack. Lightning.
But effective.
I have to put up a different build for bow uses and see what it says.
Storming arrow.
Ooh, that uses a lot of mana. Where's the crossing point? Oh, it's down here. Oh, I can't believe I'm still upset about that death, man. That's a hard death, that is. That's the hardest death I've had so far. By like an absolute landslide. Those things do a lot of damage. Like AoE electric damage. I actually really like the electronic effect in this game. I kind of would like to do like an electric kind of damage build with bows and arrows. Be kind of cool. Can I shoot round those? Nope, some blocked. Got some gold. Frost and Lightning is current meta. Poison is also clutch early game. I have to look at the mobalytics and see what they're saying for current builds.
Adapt.
Evasion rating, 10% increased projectile damage. Let's just do damage from the get-go. I'm assuming I'm probably gonna have to go down there anyway.
Return to the earth.
It's still paranoid. Am I across here? Yeah. Everything is so fucked. I don't think you run into your first boss until you have a one-shot mechanic until the Executioner on Act 1 now, I'm pretty sure. But I don't think there is a one-shot mechanic. So realistically, in the early part for defeating any of the bosses, you just need loads of damage. As long as you avoid the attacks and do the damage, you should be pretty A-okay. I'm now starting to understand that, I think. Ow. Having like loads of movement speed would be really useful. So I guess finding boots with loads of movement speed is good now. Mana is low. Use mana potion. Kill the mobs fast. This electronic attack's nice though. Boom, easy. Frost and Lightning is the current meta. Poison is also clutch for early game. I think I need maybe. Oh, we like the start of that though. Lesser life flask. Just kind of got to use all of this stuff because I just need to put it on straight away. Energy shield, max life, lightning resistance, energy shield. Okay.
Well done. Please come.
This place reeks of desolation.
Welcome to the Elite Soldier. Lime, brother, coming in with that fucking. Was that a primal? That's a tier 1. He spent his own hard-earned cash, dude. What the fuck? I appreciate it, mate. Thank you very much for that. Uncut skill gem. So we have poison bolt, eclipse shot, lightning bolt, lightning rod. I kind of like lightning. Double up on the lightning. For the pain and suffering of hardcore, lol. Thank you, mate. You didn't have to do that. I appreciate it, mate.
Till next time.
Don't know how much I use that ability.
Tools of the forge turned tools of war.
Wait, I had my money from my previous hardcore account. They should actually give me a pretty good head start with equipment.
Songbird makes
How can I help? Take a look.
26% accuracy rating. Is accuracy actually worth getting? I feel like damage is there. Do you have any quivers? Evasion, energy shield. Five intelligence, cold resistance. Cold resistance. Cold resistance is pretty good right now. Put it with my 12 maximum mana, 6 intelligence.
That's a good one.
I'm lucky to have my this stuff early on. Evasion, 35 armor. Energy shield. Attack speed increase. That could be very
That's
useful.
a good one.
I can start off with like a full set from the get-go was really useful. Cost me a little bit of my gold, but I'm not going to complain. We get a fairly decent start with it, so. And then I can just sell, just enchant the rest.
Some odds and ends of mine.
Put it with my name on. Who sells the quivers, or should she just not sell them at all? She sells scrolls of wisdoms. Oh, I didn't know that. I could have bought loads of those bloody ages ago when I couldn't find any in previously. Oh, I had my last one. I was not coming across them. Oh wait, I got my stuff. I got my stuff from my previous. What? I didn't think that stuff moved over. Wait, is it because I'm playing on SFF on this one as well as the last one? Oh, hold up. We should actually have a better start here. Just because of the stuff that I've got in here. Oh, I should have been storing more cool things like bows and shit that I come across in the previous ones. Ah, mistakes were made, boys. I didn't realize that stuff moved over. Somebody told me it did, but I wasn't sure if that was the case or not.
Sorry.
How's the clearing? Take a look.
No. Oh, you just have a quiver. This one adds physical damage plus cold attacks plus 7% attack speed. Yeah, give me that.
Stick to the cairns.
Hello. I like to hold on to bits. Another for my collection. Thank you.
No problems, Sign Jim. Right, we should have a pretty solid start here at the moment. Life and energy shield's actually not too bad. Let's see what this other ability does. Yeah, sorry, you said that was because you you said you were a stay-at-home dad, right?
Easy
Is that
prey.
because you sorry, are you like after you were a kid and that? Are you a stay-at-home dad then, by any chance? Take me through hell. Oh, we found the bars already. Let me find this situational boss over here somewhere, and then we'll fight that first, then go down there. I don't know if I'm going to spend as much time as what I did before doing the pre-leveling before I go down there again. I did loads of pre-leveling in the previous one. I don't know if levels actually like really make that much of a difference. I really think farming like good equipment actually makes more of a difference. Ah, here's this bitch. Myself? Yeah, yourself, Lime. You said that you obviously your kitty takes up a lot of your time. So is that because you're a stay-at-home dad by any chance? Those ice build up is what I need to worry about. There's a lot of build up. That's what freezed me last time and how I died before. I got just like frozen. Like now I got 70% build up. I need to be careful because I got frozen up last time. When does that start deteriorating now? So we're starting to go down. Okay, I think I'm good to back in.
Fury.
Yeah, I'm just good to kill it. Doesn't that give me like just overall cold resistance? Yeah, it does. 6 to 9. It's not gonna be as good as the one I currently got. I'm actually quite liking the Ranger so far. Like, more than what I thought I was going to be honest, from the get-go. Right, let's quickly portal back so I can see what build I'm going to be doing, and then I can start putting into that. I work on the pipeline, so I spend a lot of time at work, which means when I get home, I got to spend time with the kids. Yeah, like 100%, mate. Family comes first when it comes to, you know, for your free time. Me and the missus are getting married next year, and we're looking to start a family in the beginning part of next year. So I'll probably have to be the same. Less gaming for me, unfortunately, but, you know, spend time with the fam. That's what it's all about. Right, have I got Mobalytics open? No, I do not. Right, let's... Starter builds, creator builds, latest guides. Oh, what's it going over there for? Come back over here. No, I need different builds. Fuel. Class. Ranger. Deadeye leveling. This one looks like electric building. So you've got Herald of Thunder as well, Lightning Rod, Lightning Arrow that I currently have right now for Ranger. And then you've got Deadeye Grenadier, or it looks like an explosive based one for it. Wait, are all these going to be the classes that are going to come in the future for when they do add more characters? Ooh. This looks like a starter build then, so we can continue going mystery. What's what we got here? It's just straight damage projectile, horned instinct, increase accuracy rating. It's like this is all offensive. Yo, 0 defensive stuff. Yep, this doesn't even touch on anything defensive. It's literally all offensive based skill tree build up. I don't know if I really want to go down that much. I guess with the Ranger, you don't want to get hit because you're staying so far back, I guess, so you don't really build into defensive that much. I guess we'll follow this tree then. So we've got Lightning Rods, Escape Shot, Freezing Salvo. Escape Shot. Interesting. So it was all down here in projectile damage, attack speed. And I got to this. Did it path down here a little bit after that? I can't remember. We'll check it out afterwards. We'll go down here for the moment.
Sorry. I like to hold on to bits and pieces.
Medium mana flask.
Any that catch your eye?
These are all magic items already, aren't they? Level 1 to all projectile skills. Interesting. Oh, I need level 4, required level 4 if I can use that potion. Okay. Well, back we go. Level up we go. Let's go to the mud burrows. Go down there.
No mercy.
See, I don't... the level grinding system in this, I'm not sure how it works. I'm assuming if you go up against higher level foes, you'll level up faster. Like, the XP gain will be more than sitting back and farming up, like, lower level areas. I'm not sure exactly how that works.
Run deep.
But I'm assuming that's how that works. I could be completely wrong. That doesn't seem to do a lot of damage, I'm not gonna lie. Because I guess if I start to feel confident about getting through Act 1 as quickly as possible, then I get to the higher level acts, I'll level up faster because I can get to them and start hitting those up, and then I can just farm up those areas and then to get like catch up and level like really quickly. It seems like it's more powerful than range archer. Should be right. What's more powerful? What I'm currently doing at the moment? This build from what you were doing? Well, this seems more powerful than the one that you've been doing? Just ranger in general. I guess that can go over terrain now. Or do I actually still have to be in... like, close to me? Hey!
Prepare yourself.
Just came out of the bloody walls. Tapped me for no bloody reason. Got to use lightning shot to get the bolts to blow up. What, lightning rod? Lightning arrow. Is that a different skill that I don't have yet?
Fury.
This build feels really strong in like the damage that it deals out though, I must admit. Obviously be interested to see like how much more damage it does. Obviously I am currently just put every skill point into a damage right now, so I guess I probably do feel kind of strong. This build should keep me away from pesky one-shot mechanics in to a certain degree though, so we should be kind of okay. Have I done a big loop on myself? I think I have. Yeah, it looks like I have. going to be another spam right click ability jobby, I think, with how this is looking so far. Where haven't I been yet? Down into the middle or back there. More damage! Anything for more damage. It's got to be down here, the boss area. What do you drop? Oh, 10 gold! 10 whole gold coins. My lucky day.
Storming arrow.
Right, he just drops down and just rinses my shield instantly. Here we go. Oh, it's another checkpoint, not the boss area. Yeah, that like this ability does so underwhelming damage. Lightning rod, man, it's actually in the build, so I'm assuming there's something I got to be able to do to that to make it stronger. Because kind of at the moment it is weak as fuck. I actually think my auto attack might be doing more damage currently. I guess it's like I don't have much points into lightning attacks, so it might be the reason why it's doing more damage. He's getting mad at me. I am fucking him up though. Watch out for the tail. I'm poisoned. Oh, yo. All right, careful. My guy literally said the tail, and I fucking nearly got hit by it again. Chill out, brother.
It had to be done.
Golden helmet. Yeah, buddy.
That will only slow me down.
Yeah, I got the other skills, lightning shot to proc the bolt. Oh, so there's another skill for like. Okay, I see what you're trying to say here. I see what you're saying. I gotta do another skill then to be able to get that. This one gives 69 armor. Oh my god, look at that. I mean, I know this one gives a evasion rating, but having like that much armor in the early part of this game is going to be very useful to keep me alive, so I will 100% take that. So what did you say it was called? Other skill, lightning shot. Lightning shot. I can't see that on here. Lightning arrow. That's the one I got, right?
Lightning arrow chains lightning to multiple nearby targets. Lightning arrow chains... Lightning rods stick into the ground after impact. Any chaining lightning spells such as lightning arrow can hit these rods and cause them to
Okay. That makes way more sense. I get what you're saying now. I totally get what you're saying. Big brain, indeed. I'm actually just going to use one of these skill gems and just instantly level something up to 4. I can't do that yet. Why? It requires level 10. Oh, I guess it stops you from doing that. And just like instantly leveling up your abilities to like be over level from where you are right now, doing more damage. I'll take that ring whilst there, why not? Could be useful. Come sleepwalking. None of these boots are really that useful.
Sorry. like this one. Bye.
Big brain. And that just goes on normal things, doesn't make them magic. Not that useful to me right now.
Ah, now this one.
Okay, so what are we doing for gems, right? Punch. Why is punch even on there? Lightning arrow we want, pierce, and martial tempo. Projectiles from supported items deal 30% less damage if they're pierced into me. What's that? Oh yes, we want that. More so I can chain through larger mobs of units. Makes complete sense why I'd want that. Oh yeah, look at the damage going through that now. Interesting. So we do that on the floor. Boom, chain through. Yeah, okay. Big brain. I'm so easily amused by shit, dude. Oh my god, look at the damage. This is like by far the strongest I've been this early on in the game, like getting through. Down one of those, boom. Down one of those, boom. Chain through. Jesus! What are you chopping for him? We're gonna be Act 2 in no time. Act 2 Ranger class, let's go.
Darker somehow. It is no longer the home we once knew.
Even just basic auto attacks are just doing crazy damage, to be fair. I kind of like abilities though. Like I really enjoy abilities that chain together. So for instance, the monk class, when you had like the finishing palm that increased the damage and the radius of like the crashing lightning ability. Like this is kind of like in a way similar to how that ability works. I really like. It's really satisfying when you use abilities in tandem with each other and they like amplify each other and make them like does more damage. It's like incredibly satisfying when you like do it properly and it works like really well to do just like shit tons of damage. You got hell to pay.
Nowhere to run.
That got quality. Oh, quality 11. Take that and break that down and get the salvage bench.
Home of the Greywood Witch. What happened
Oh, the frost on the ground. Watch out for that.
here? Corruption claims another victim.
I really need that, It's down. That gives me a room. What's that? Adding 12% lightning resistance onto thing, or plus 1 to 20 lightning damage. See, finding a socket now to put that on the bow would be really good, because obviously it adds tandem to the current abilities that I have right now, so it'd be pretty decent. Is Path of Exile 1 similar to this? I'm thinking about trying it before playing this one. Yeah, so like it's a direct like continuation of PoE 1. So like the game works in a similar way. From what people have told me, because I never actually played the first one, is that the first one is harder to get into for a new player. Like, there's more like nuance to it. So this one's a little bit more like user friendly for newer people. But the first one does work similar. And the only other difference is as well, what I know from speaking to a friend who's played PoE 1 recently, is that you can only move on PoE 1 with mouse clicking. What you can do on this as well, but they give you an option on this one to do WASD for moving, and then you can obviously do your abilities with other keybinds and mouse buttons and stuff. What they didn't like very much.
To release that being from the tree, there is a battlefield. Renly will know. I'll wait here. The old magics will protect.
Wait for me. I need to go to the Red Veil. Need to find it first.
Thunderous shot.
I'm down. So is the story game or kind of like LOL type game? It's a story game. There's a story to it, like a campaign. Like, I'm at the moment doing the campaign. I just died literally like 30 minutes ago on my monk class level 21. I put like 9 hours into on hardcore and died and lost it. So I'm now back at Act 1 again. So I'm not really paying attention to the story because I already know what happens. I've played it three times already, or this part of the story 3 times already. But I'm trying a new class out.
Prepare, persist, and overcome.
Piercing shots. That makes sense. Yeah, glad that helped, mate. All the way down there to this, and then we branch off and do like a zigzag maneuver. Okay. So like that, and then across. More damage. Indeed. Thanks for the likes, man. I appreciate it. You were gonna do, man. Set
Storming
you
arrow.
free. Oh, is this for that boss, that entanglement boss? I feel like I should be strong enough to fight him, to be fair. I mean, he's going to do a lot of damage to me, but I should be able to kill him, hopefully, before he actually gets like any of the abilities off on me. We'll give him a try.
Even the trees have become twisted with corruption.
I wonder if you can stack these. I got him fucking him up, dude. He's dead. Yeah, I had a feeling that I was actually gonna fucking kill that guy really quickly. Yo. A little faster than I was originally expecting. I'm not gonna complain. What build are you doing? Staying bow, aiming on crossbow. Staying bow at the moment. So I'm doing like an electric build with this. I've just, like I said, just started this class. I died on my level 21 monk literally like half an hour ago on Act 2, and I've on hardcore, so I lost it. So I'm back to starting a new class again. So I'm now trying out the ranger class. What? To be fair, so far I'm actually really enjoying. So I'm enjoying this one more than I did the mercenary. What was like a crossbow type class. I need to find the redwood. I feel like fucking Legolas coming here and sniping bitches. Here we go. Rescue me.
I know this place. crimson remnants of man's folly lay scattered here.
This should be actually quite an easy area for this build, to be fair, because of the AoE damage I can do to all of the mobs. This area's got like a lot of like mobs that spawn in.
This holds the runes I seek.
Oh my god, the damage is actually crazy though.
Return to the earth. Take this!
When I come across any bow that gives like bonuses to electric damage, then I can start putting like the modifiers into it. This class does burn through mana though, like well fast. Oh, I spawned in like the bottom end. Every time I've done this area so far, I've always spawned on the top side, having to come down. I'm actually having to go up this time. The replayability of this game is crazy though. Considering that this is now the 7th time that I've had to do these types of areas already. The random map generation of every single time you go into the area is always different. The map is always laid out differently. Just makes it like the replayability like so much more. Next support gem, put it into scatter. Show for the lightning pole. I think that is the one that I'm supposed to go into for the build as well, to be fair, so we'll have a look when that comes around.
Charged arrow.
Scatter shot. Which is the one that I put on there at the moment? Oh, which one I did. So I got Pierce at the moment. I think Scatter, yeah, Scatter's the one I'm supposed to do next. Damage, man, it's just insane. Oh, on a tree. Makes the AoE even better. I'm actually looking, like I said, this class has been really cool so far for the AoE damage. It's actually really interesting. I like it. Alright, projectile speed, attack speed, dexterity. Yeah, give me that shit. Give me that shit. Oh, it's got a gem in it. Break that down. Like a carousel. I'm still so sad about my monk dying though. Honestly, getting killed by a one-shot mechanic from a boss is not fun, especially because how much damage I was doing. I was fucking that boss up so quickly, and I just get caught out for a second, boom, instant death. One-shot mechanic, completely lose my hardcore character. That's the problem with going into uncharted territory with new bosses. I don't know the mechanics and whether they have one-shot mechanics or not. And these aren't affected so much by those kind of attacks. It's nuts, right? Yeah, I'm actually really enjoying it. I'm glad that you put me on it, Lime. Lime was correct. Ooh, that's got a double socket.
That would only slow me down.
This one's got quality, right? Yeah. There's not enough one of these things down there. I went down crossbow. It's all right, but getting going to the rests and move down bow side Well, you didn't find the crossbow was that good? Because I did play the mercenary and I played with crossbow and I didn't like it that much, to be honest. I wasn't that much of a jam with it. I'm very much enjoying bow more now than I did first time with the mercenary. And I managed to get halfway through Act 1 without dying with the mercenary class. So I did get to use it a fair bit. Alright, let's stick these socket ones away and the quality for me to break down when I get access to the thing later on. I think that's better than what I got at the moment.
Sorry, I like to hold on. I will treasure it.
Oh, I have another skill gem, level 2. Didn't even realise. Lightning rod upgrade, yeah. I have a support gem too. So what was it for? It was for lightning, and then it was so it says martial tempo, not pierce. What did you wanted me to go to something else? Put it into scatter show? Scatter show. Or scatter shot. There was 20% less damage, supporting skill, 2 additional projectiles. Scatter show or scatter shot is something different. It is scatter shot, it is this one. But it does less damage though. I know it adds 2 extra projectiles. Is it actually that good though? Because for the build I'm doing right now, it's telling me to do this one instead. What's martial tempo? What does that do? Yeah, martial tempo. 25% more attack speed. I feel like it's better no than having the more AoE, because that means I can fire the ability out much faster, increasing like the damage. Obviously that would drain from my mana faster, but I feel like that should be better. Scatter shot on the rod, not the on the rod. Cool. Okay, cool. I'll put that on the next one then. I'll make sure I stick that on the next one then. Thank you. This area layout is way different to the ones I've done before. Here we go.
Storm point.
Oh. Getting caught on a money yet. Got my mana. It's fine. We get through it so quickly.
Seems he refuses to let go.
Take it for the moment. We might do something with it potentially. Oh, my shield's only 9 now. Is it because of what I replaced that armor? Does that armor really give me that much of a shield? A non-existent shield. It's fine. Who needs a shield when you're not getting hit in the first place, eh? Just don't get hit, and you're alright. I want to move that over here. I like this better. But these abilities work in tandem with each other, means I ain't got to take my hand off my mouse when I want to use them. Does it increase normal arrows? No, it has to be the electric arrows for that to increase damage. Here's the last one. Right, let's kill all the ads out first before I could do it, because they spawn so many. I don't want to get overwhelmed. That's the last thing I want to do.
That should hold the last piece.
Here comes the Rust Man. I thought we just dropped a load of piercing arrows down on top of him.
Thunderous shot!
Oh no, he moved him. Oh my god! That ability does some damage, son. Oh, no. Oh, I dodged that one. That ability does hella damage. Yeah, don't get hit by that. That shit hurts.
Way into nothing. Your war is long over. Rather not break my back.
This game does really feel like a top-down Elden Ring, how the boss fights work, because the mechanics are so cool and obviously they're rememberable. So it's just like being able to remember how to do the bosses. You can get through it faster because you know what like abilities you need to dodge and not hit. So you can kind of get away with having like less defensive items if you can time the stuff right and you know what to dodge. I think that's a better bow than what I currently got at the moment. This one, 1714. It's also 1714. 14 dexterity. 40% increased physical damage with 3 mana per hit on kill. Ooh, that could be pretty good for losing mana. 1 to 5. 40% increased physical damage. That sounds really good. That's much better than what I currently have right now. If I could have like a lightning infusion with that, that would actually be really good. Wait! Yeah, but do I want to use that though? Oh no, because it's already magic, so it doesn't work. If I had like a really good like normal bow I could use that with, I guess. Plus 60 armor, requires more strength, but I can't use that anyway. What does this do?
A short time after a Stormcaller arrow hits a target, a bolt of lightning strikes the enemy with a high chance to shock.
20% physical damage to lightning damage.
Lightning arrow.
40% physical damage to lightning damage. That's just better though. You can just really just keep with these skills and nothing else for the time being.
He's done a fine job.
Oh, this has got a socket. Let's not do that. Keep that for the moment.
I like to hold on. Oh, I like this one.
Medium life flask. I need to find a better version of it first before I put that in there. Medium mana.
Oh, I like this one.
A breath that I want you. If I can use that on there, no? Upgrade to normal to magic with 1 modifier. No, I don't want that. What are the ones that just like just straight upgrades it? A new random modifier? Item has no space for more mods. How do you know how many more mods it can take?
Perhaps this holds the runes I seek.
Hold my breath if I was you. You can zoom in further. Oh my god, why would you want to do that? I just saw that as a tooltip. Why would you want to be that zoomed in? Ugh.
Fury!
Now the others.
Let's hope nature is listening.
The hooded one.
He's unconscious, but... The wound only by the grim.
Save the hooded one. Find the interest of the Grim Tail. Yeah, no worries. I actually haven't found that yet, so I need to do some more exploration here. I didn't come across it yet. No, I haven't. I swear it was always like the opposite side to where the Red Veil entrance was. I mean, I could be completely wrong, but I swear that's where it was. Oh my god, that damage is crazy.
Take this!
This looks like it's as far as it goes down on this right hand side here, so I'm assuming I want to go the other way. Down, maybe? What was this? I got skill gem. Helpful. I already have visual level 2. Not useful. Can't really use it. Do. It's got to be down right here somewhere. Ooh, hello. Hello. Let's chill for a second, shall we? Jesus.
Prepare yourself!
Hello. Oh, didn't see me. Here he is. No, don't do that. What? Is she like summoned on top of him?
Scab covering a wound.
If the Fey spirits are still watching. The old magic
Right, chat. I'll be back in a second. I'm just gonna go make a cup of tea and I'll continue on with this. Back in a second. Oh. Oh, my tea. Just went to make it and it bring through. Oh, bloody hell. Grim Tangle. Oh yeah, we'll go back here again, we get through here and then we can get to the skeleton area. I want to get that done before I get off today. Potentially get through majority of Act 1. That'd be the plan anyway. Like I said, if we speed run through this bad boy, we should be alright. Okay, I gotta watch out for that shit. Jesus Christ, that could have been ended right then. Oh, it would have been sad. Would have been very sad. There's a boss here that I want to kill though. Like, it's always good to kill all the mini bosses in the area before you move to another area because they give you bonuses. Like there's one boss later on that gives you like 2 skill points, which is essentially 2 levels for free. I feel like these blobs on the floor that do like massive amounts of damage for ages, like they last too long. Like that. Jesus Christ, man. Stand that just literally almost kills me, and then it like blobs on the floor for ages, does so much bloody damage, man. It's fucking mad. Ow. Oh, this is dead end. Pretty sure the last time that I came here, I was level 10 already. Like, I really did slow play it with the last monk build because I really wanted to get further. Admittedly, that was the furthest I got when I did that, but... yeah. Honestly, melee type builds for doing hardcore is the death, man. Ranger face. Oh, I should have called him Taser face. That was a missed opportunity right there. Fucking hell. Nope.
Thunderous shot.
Is that a nice charm, is it? Nope. 25% mana regeneration rate, 5% increased spell damage, 1 plus spells or spell kill. That's actually pretty good. Cold damage plus 1 physical, 17% accuracy, gain 4 life per enemy killed. Attack speed probably better, to be fair. I think I'll rate that higher. Like that blob shit just stays so goddamn long. Oh mate, well, these things piss off, dude. So annoying. Oh, I should actually do like a word ban. That would kind of stop that. Anything with cheap views in it, it'd be a word ban, just instantly bans them straight away. I didn't think about that. It's such a simple like technique to get rid of people from doing that. Ah, here we go. I go over here. Just gotta dodge the rock. Oh my god, that was so close. Too worried about putting damage down than worrying about body dodging the attacks, man. I know do a lot of damage. He stunned him out of him. Way too close for fucking comfort. Yo, James, what's going on, brother? How you doing, man? How you doing, G? You alright, man? So, lightning rod, it's scatter shot is what you want for that, right? Cool. This doesn't actually work out anything for me. Escape shot. I'm very well, mate. Apart from being very sad of losing Monk Phase 2, I'm not too bad, mate. How are you today? Just give me anything else. Apart from this scepter. Oh, this is literally the exit. Nice. Oh, I do take a lot of damage though. I do, like, it doesn't take me long to die with this. I'm actually like so squishy. I need to be very careful with fighting the skeleton guy here that I don't get fucking smashed. Ooh. No, where's the build path? It's down the middle one. None of these trees give any kind of fucking resistances whatsoever.
That bar I said.
Holy.
Seems as dead as this cemetery.
Good time. Got a new phone now, so gonna have to remember my real stupid Wi-Fi password. Shame we lost Monk 2. Monk 2 was sad, man. Honestly, I got one shot. I faced a boss with a one-shot mechanic. I was doing so much damage to him. Like, I would literally nearly fucking beat him in like 20 seconds. It was at like 10% health. I was up close, wasn't 100% paying attention to what he was doing. Because I didn't like hear like the normal noise that it makes when it's doing like a one-shot thing, and I just got hit by it and I just died. It was very sad. But glad you got a new phone, mate. What did you go for, mate? What was the phone of choice? Ow, just burnt me. What the fuck is that urn, man? Eh? What the hell is that? Okay, here's the mausoleum. This is the one I want to do last. It's the slightly easier one. Oh, this is... Oh, mate, the AoE damage now on that is crazy with Scattershot, though. Holy. Slightly less damage, but the AoE, man, is crazy. Even on bosses, that'll still do more damage, though, because it's going to shock them multiple times. That's actually pretty mad. dead. But I say new, it's one from my mate's old, so it's from some form of Motorola. Is it got touchscreen? Or is it like an actual like flip up old Motorola? Like how old are we talking here? Yo, Jack. Was wondering if and when you'd play LA. LA? What's LA? LA? Oh, lightning arrow. Is this the name of the build? Yeah, I'm fine on one at the moment. I was very sad, Jack. I managed to get to Act 2.
Nowhere to run.
Got to the second boss on Act 2 and was fucking destroying him with my monk. And then I got one shot. This is literally like an hour and a half ago. Got hit by a one-shot mechanic. Got used at like 10% health. It killed me. I was very sad. I hadn't fought the boss before. I hadn't seen it, so I didn't know there was even a one-shot mechanic on the boss. Let's put it this way, it hit me and it killed me. Touchscreen. Oh, not that old. Not that old. It's funny because this build has like you don't do any defensive stats whatsoever in the build. It's all offensive. What's interesting because I haven't done one of these builds yet where it's just like 100% DPS. I don't know if I'm 100% going to follow it though, because I would like to put some defensive stats in, just because obviously this is a hardcore character and, you know, I'd like to not get one shot. I mean, obviously it doesn't help me with the one shot mechanics of the bosses, but, you know, I've nearly died a couple of times already just due to like some bosses hitting me with like one of their attacks that does a lot of damage and it just absolutely fucks me up.
Storming arrow.
And he took some fucking damage. Ow. Oh, I had no idea why I just picked that up. Why not? Trick myself.
Too weak. Too slow.
Yo, Void, what's good, man? Morning, how are you doing today, mate? Good to see you.
Stay light. Stay alive.
Oh, my fool. What am I full of? Lots of random crap. Energy shield 35. Evasion rating. Plus dexterity. This one gives... I actually don't know. It might be worth actually going back and having a look at that one, to be fair. I need to base anyway and sort my stash out. Oh. Yeah, just alter them. Also found out the password forget I could view it on my laptop. There are other things that you can save on. To be fair, I've done pretty well in the future of like finding things that I've had issues with like that. Scatter arrow, we'll do lightning to that. Then skill gem 2 can't be used. Iron rune, increase physical damage. 20% increase armor, evasion, and energy shield on a plug. Oh wait, I can't even. Okay, yeah, I can. One second, I can buy some of these from her, can't I? Made it to Act 2 on my warrior last night, level 20. Yo, let's go, man. Good to hear, brother. I literally just made it to Act 2 yesterday too. Played today, got to level 21 on my monk, and fought the second boss there, and nearly killed it. Got hit by a one-shot mechanic, 100%, 100 everything to 0. Just killed me in one shot. I was very sad. It was a sad day for me. I actually kind of want to keep that. We do another class lesser. Need to upgrade them. Let me buy.
I like to hold on to bits and pieces.
And buy a few of these.
Any that catch your eye?
Energy shield. Oh, I need more intelligence before I can even wear that. I can't even wear it right now. Ugh. I can still can't believe I finally beat that fucking boss yesterday. I was so happy. Oh yeah, I forgot that you said that. To be fair, it actually completely slipped my mind, mate. Still, congratulations on that, dude. That's insane. Fucking stuck to it. You got it done, mate. That's what it's all about. Right, I need to keep this because it's got 2 slots. I'm gonna put this on page 2. These are keepers for later on. Maybe I'll find a use for it at some point. Medium life flask. Yeah. We'll bash that out. I don't think it's better than that.
Hello. Finn makes fun. I will treasure it. Hello.
Back again we go. Yeah, I mean, it's connected to my network. You can just view the password. Oh, what you mean, like the actual internet password itself? I thought you meant all your other passwords. You should get one of those password saving apps that you can download on any phone, where all your passwords get saved in one place, and then you move from phone or a new laptop. You've all got one of your passwords just saved in one place. They're pretty useful, to be fair. My shield is like non-existent on this class so far. Where the hell is this other tomb? Vote for a percent hit against enemies affected by elemental effects. More damage. Yeah, should be fair. Remember, most passwords anyway, unless it's completely random. I do as well. I have like 3 passwords for everything. What's really bad. I shouldn't have that because I constantly get messages all the time saying those passwords are in data breaches. Hey, another one of those big guys.
Quick and lethal.
I'll put that on anything right now. Ah, Hayes Desktop Tomb. Here she be. Oh, I should be level 9 by the time I go down there. By the time I hit the boss anyway, just because of how far I am through the levels right now.
The praetors were.
But this is the boss that's claimed my life the most out of anyone that I've done so far, so. But I've got a lot of damage now, so I don't know. I just got to make sure I dodge those 2 spells. Those 2 like majorly damaging spells. I just realized my music stopped as well. What's going on with the old tunes bar? Playlist finished? Or is it just being buggy? Nah, I think it's just being buggy.
Fury!
I think if I play them through the I can't play. Oh god, careful. I can't play it through my thingy because the Apple Music app's been really weird recently, and it won't work again until I reset my computer once it stops. So I can't actually get it to work again today. I have to just go without music now for the remainder. Does it have in-game music? Oh. Let's not get killed, please. It does. You're lime. How are you enjoying the Ranger so far? Actually, do you know what? I'm having a blast of it so far. I will admit. This is probably the most fun class I think I've played, and I was really enjoying the monk too, to be fair. I was very, very much enjoying the monk too, but I think I might be enjoying this more currently. It's fucking squishy as hell, man. Like, I take a lot of damage. Like, I've been close to death a couple of times already. Just from getting caught out in a situation just for a second. Because it's hella squishy. But the damage is crazy. Don't get that because my passwords are actually things like not so known as well as the difficult thing that would be similar to get what I mean. Oh no, my passwords aren't things that people could guess. But my passwords get data leaks. So the companies that you obviously have your passwords for, they get a data breach because someone's hacked into them, and then all of the passwords get like essentially leaks for other people to buy online. So it's got nothing that, like, you can have like a multiple, like, different character password, like 10 characters also with numbers and stuff like that, and then it just gets leaked. My password manager just lets me know if my password has been spotted in a data leak, and it tells me to change it. Like, no one could guess my passwords, but it's just because they've appeared in the leaks. Ow. What I say there, like, you get hit once by something like a higher power enemy and just fucking nearly lose your life. I heard you say you can't play music again because I chose song request. Oh, did you? Sorry, I didn't see that, man. I have to refund you for it. Yeah, it's because Apple Music has been really strange recently. It just, like, whenever a playlist ends, when I first boot it up, it'll finish the playlist and then it'll just freeze on the music, and then if I close it down, it will just then won't load Apple Music. And I could play it through my media player, my normal media player. I can activate this and then run away. Run away. Oh, yo, butter. Oh, yo. This is big guy again. He does so much damage. What the hell is he doing that for? What? I didn't press any of those buttons. Yo, what is going on? Whoa, why is it doing that? He's pulling up shit from down here. Am I pressing too low down to the right hand side or something?
Storming arrow.
Ow. Yo, this guy's doing so much damage to me. This guy's doing so much damage to me. Yeah, hunting ground gets crazy, I can imagine. Oh, yeah. Oh my god, I need to use all my life pots. Oh, I'm backed into a corner. What am I doing? I need him to stop doing that attack at me. If I get close to him, he'll do a melee attack, right? There you go, and then I'm gonna spam this a little bit. I'm at the fucking starting area. Can he even come in here?
Thunderous shot.
Oh, la. Man, I've only got him down to half health. What the fuck is this shit? Yeah, good thanks, game. This is part of Exile 2. He's just got loads of resistances to elemental damage. This is the same problem I ran into my other ranged character. He takes so much less damage from the front. What I need to do is stop him doing that, walk towards him, drop the arrows, and then have him try and hit me. Then hit me in the back. There's loads of damage. Have him try and hit me again. There we go. Okay, we got it locked. Yeah. Oh! So I had to lock in for a second there, jeez. That's weird. To be fair, it sounds like a bug. What does? Also, I wish I didn't gamble all my points away when you could gamble. You should be able to have built up quite a bit already, though, James. No, you not got a bit of points already built up a little bit, no? Anybody? Life flasks. Yeah, bait the melee. I remembered that from last time. I just completely forgot. Good play. Yeah, it wasn't too bad. We managed to get it done. I need my fucking pots back though. Whoa. Whew. How are you finding Act 2 in difficulty level in comparison to Act 1, by the way, Void? You finding it any harder? There is a chest down here. A couple of times I've opened this, I've got fuck all in it. I'm just hoping it's not going to be the case this time. Miller, what's going on, brother? Still going strong. A long time, mate. I am indeed, mate. We always having fun. Like I said, I'll continue to stream as long as I continue to enjoy it, and I still enjoy it. Sweet, power on. The music, but yeah, I also tends. Oh, it's definitely a bug. 110% the bug. I don't know what's wrong with it. I need to like uninstall Apple Music and then reinstall it again because, like I said, it's 100% buggy as fuck. Right, before we do the boss area, I am gonna attempt to do something. God. Literally doing the same thing again. There's the next level up. Another one of these guys. Oh my god. Oh, yo, he hits me for like 1 second with that fucking attack, man. It does so much bloody damage. Even hit me again. Fuck off using that bloody ability, man. So goddamn annoying. Fuck. That is way too close for comfort, man. Way too close for comfort, dude. What the fuck? This only goes to evasion, increase evasion, 2% movement speed. Movement speed would sound like it would be a good thing to go into, no? Any of these trees like branch into movement speed as I go down them? Mark set, chance of attack, freeze attack, block chance. When equipped, I'm not equipping a shield though. Why would I have a shield in the skill tree? This is ridiculous, stupid. More damage, fuck it. More damage, fuck it. Right, we'll go back quickly and see if I can get some better armor quickly. Buy something. Not much, but I'm thinking my time and focus on leveling in gear. That's a good idea, to be fair. I am levels over the enemies right now, trying to keep it at least like 5 levels above. You're 5 levels. You're doing more than what I did. I was only doing I was thinking I was 3 on my monk class, and I felt really good still. Like I said, but it doesn't matter how leveled up you get. From my perspective, what happens obviously with the bosses when they got one-shot mechanics, you just get fucking smashed regardless. I think it's why I'm not focusing so hard on it this time around with this character. because it doesn't make a difference if I get hit by a one-shot mechanic.
Spirits in a tree.
Yes.
None of it's junk.
Buy and sell some random stuff. I need something that gives armor, no, evasion and shield. Evasion and shield. So something like this would be perfect if we can get like a random thing. What's good? 43 plus 23 shield. I need more points into dexterity and intelligence. Can I buy another one? See if we get something better. 16 and 16. 22, 22. Plus more evasion, 6% max shield as well. I feel like that's better. Let's just gamble one more. 24, 22. Plus 8 evasion, maximum energy shield, and lightning resistance. I feel like that's better. What are we supposed to do for lightning rod? Yeah, I hate when music bugs out like that. It's annoying as hell, man. It's just inconvenient. It's like I love listening to music when I play games. Lightning rod needs scatter shot and primal augment. Okay. Let's do not show. Oh, I can't get that yet. I need to be level 2 uncut skill gem required for that engravement. Okay. So for now, let's do a different one.
At least he's honest about being a liar.
Got any lightning based ones? Attacks gain 35% damage as lightning damage for 3 seconds on killing a shocked enemy with supported skill. Oh yeah, give me that. Give me that shit. Music 100% of my life, literally. I got my Apple Music return the other day of obviously what tells you what how much you've listened to of what certain things, and for me I had like 100,000 minutes listened to last year of music. We worked it out as like it's like 1/4 of the year, like 1/4 of the year spent listening to music was like the majority of the whole time, obviously being awake. It's pretty mad. I was like, yo.
Sorry, I was just
Listen to so many tunages. What is there? $12 armor, 6 energy shield. Use evasion. Not that good.
sorry. I was just
What I could buy actually is armor. I could find something better in gloves. So we want again energy shield, evasion rate, energy shield. So it's gonna be these 8 and 6. Gamble again. Oh, 9 and 7. Evasion and energy shield. Yeah. What does that give more? Our shield slightly less. Yeah. And then boots again, same thing too. So we want boots that give evasion and energy. There we go. Right, that's maybe a little bit more confident going to this. That hopefully I shouldn't get one shot as easily, so that we can just sell the rest. I did just spend a hell of a lot of money though, just for that boost. Not a good. Can't actually apply this or anything. All right, back to the tomb. Fight the boss. Also, when you're getting good runs, hitless, all Dark Souls games, well, one Sekiro, Elden Ring, and one more, I can't think of. God run. How about fucking never? Do you generally believe that I'm actually that good at games to be able to do that? Yeah, no thanks. Like I like a challenge. I like a doable challenge. You know, that shit is like not happening. Like, I know when something's doable. that, my friend, ain't doable. I appreciate your confidence in me, though, that you think I could do that. I would like to see you try. Would be funny to see. Well, what? See me get like. I need to actually be able to complete the games at all in the first place. I think before attempting anything like that. Like, I've never played any of the Soulsborne games. Like, I would have to try to attempt like a non-hitless run on Elden Ring first. But again, we'd be resetting character fucking fast. I can tell you that now. I'm not built like that. You know. I appreciate the vote of confidence though. Oh, right. We need to lock the fuck in here. This is the one that always normally kills me. So let's lock in. The 2 attacks I have to dodge to be okay with it.
You will never leave this place.
Oh, yeah, okay, dodge the circles, dodge the circles, yep. Oh, I need to actually, like, dodge his attacks. Right, now I know I can dodge that and just spam this. It takes forever to cast that down. Right, circles.
Wit and rot. Counter.
Can I kill her before she does that? Yeah, we're dead. Ah, so much easier now that I understand. Oh! Oh! That's God tier for the build! That's God tier for the build. That's actually perfect. What do we just found a fucking red thing for this. Oh! What is that? Oh!
Ancient power.
Black and Fire Quiver adds 5 to 5 fire damage to attacks, plus 44% max mana, 50% increased chance to ignite. Projectiles pierce all ignite enemies. Attacks gain 6% damage as extra fire damage. I mean, it's like I'm not doing a fire build, but obviously it adds fire damage onto other stuff too with everything else, so like I'm not going to complain. Plus, like, my skill points, doesn't it, goes into all elemental type damage if I remember correctly. If I look at skill tree, no, against, yeah, elemental or any kind of elemental damage. Obviously at the moment, later on I think that goes into like electric potentially, but right now anything right now. So that's actually a fucking fire find. If I had Sekiro on PC, I would actually try hitless, but I can't probably save scum on Xbox. Still have proof. What's that? It doesn't work properly though, no?
Take this.
Yeah, you can see the fire damage being applied on top of that. I mean, I was already doing a lot of damage, but it's going to be added up even more now. Oof. That's actually a really, really good early find.
Time to seek out this Draven.
How is he shooting at me? You bloody mind, sir? There's actually a second room in here I discovered the other day. There's a doorway that takes you to another room with a load of loot in it. I didn't realize it was in here last time, so I'm actually gonna look for it. Where the hell are the mobs at?
Fury!
This fucker again, man. Honestly, this guy can piss off. Oh, he's stunned. Another one. Can imagine how many spare save files I'd have to make for it though. You just delete it. You just go when you do like the no hit list runs. The second you get done with a build, if you die or whatever or get hit, you just instantly just go off. You delete the save, and then you just go to another one. That's how it's got to be done. That's what I do with this hardcore accounts now. Whenever I get on it, as soon as I'm done with it, you just delete the character, start fresh every time. As kind of like savage as that is, it's like the only way. It's really a way to do it. Mate, none of these rooms actually connect up to that. It's just blocking like a massive portion of the area for no reason. Babies. That's what I mean by Sekiro. Still want my current save, then can't do that on Xbox PC to reset it. Yeah. Can you stop spawning little children to come attack me, please? Yeah. Lightning Wraith.
Fury!
I was gonna say, if you ever do like a Sekiro like no hit list run again, you should do the kind of similar to how I'm doing right now with this, and document your days as like a TikTok video. You haven't got to do like fancy editing. You could just do like chop and start like one voiceover of kind of like what happened and wrap it up, and then just post those like TikTok and stuff, man. You never know. You keep doing that, eventually one of them blows up. One of those TikToks you do on a daily basis or adds up to it, and then eventually all of them will go in there because people who are interested in that one video will then want to know what's happening for the whole playthrough and then just watch the whole thing. You said about wanting to do that kind of stuff, right? Really? You should try hitless PoE too. Impossible. Impossible. I don't think it's actually possible in this kind of game, just because the sheer amount of mobs that you run into all the time. Like it'd be and the like the AoE attacks that happen constantly like that. Like how would you not get hit by that? Like it's just like you'd always get hit by one eventually. It'd just be impossible. Like you can see in a game like the Souls games where like the individual mobs, you can miss most of them, just run past them and like avoid them and just go straight to their bosses where like single target most of the time. Like I can see that being doable, but like for a game like this, it's impossible to ever do like a completely hitless run. Deathless is possible, obviously that's the reason for hardcore, but hitless No way. Yeah, there's way too much. Okay, it's the boss area. This guy kind of has similar mechanics to what the other woman does. You just got to dodge the same attacks.
Now, your soul
Where's he gonna
will
land?
join my
There.
steeple of death.
Thunderous shot!
The spirit's gone.
The Empire.
Singa, join your soul.
Alright, that's the circles. Have to dodge those.
Friend,
Wait, stunned him.
you cannot stop me. Friend, your soul. These spirits are mine. Your intrusion will be punished. Your soul is mine. Asinia.
Yep, I can't get hit by those. They hurt him. Circles, circles, circles. So!
Servants, obey. My beloved Asinia.
That's fucking annoying. That's actually annoying. I'm not even kidding you. That's annoying.
To me, Asinia.
I was rolling out of the circle, so it wouldn't have hit me, and I would have been fine. But one of those small darts that come across, what came in a wide area, clipped me as I was rolling out. As I was rolling out of it, walking out of it, and it stunned me for like 0.2 of a second, and kept me inside the circle, and then it just hit me and killed me instantly. Fuck's sake, dude. Oh. It's been a hard day. I did really like the Ranger class though. I did really like it. Big damage too. Goodbye Ranger face. Fuck's sake, man. That's painful to see. It is, man. It's been a hard day on PoE2 on this 10-day challenge, man. Oh. I did really like Ranger though. I enjoyed that build. It's just very squishy. You gotta be switched on, dude. What happened? I just got killed, but the second to last skeleton boss, it was kind of cheese. I'm not gonna lie, it was kind of cheese. I'm a little bit annoyed by the death because he was doing the circles on the floor, and I was dodging them. He threw out the attack what shoots all the little like darts out, like the ghostly darts in one direction at the same time as the circles are coming up. And the last circle, I was about to leave it. One of those darts, there's quite a lot of them, clipped me as I was about to leave the circle, and then the circle hit me and it just insta-killed me. Because obviously this class is so squishy, and my shield was already down at the time from being hit by something else, by like another one of those like darting abilities, and it just insta-killed me. Fuck, dude. I know, Lime. Rough. It was a rough death, to be fair. I didn't think it was that deserved. It wasn't like a massively deserved death. Fucking hell, boys. I'm hooked though. See, like I need to come off soon because I need to cook tea for me and the missus. But like I really want to do that again. What's the play now? I'm gonna do Ranger again. I was really enjoying that class. Really enjoying that class. I just don't think I can go down the all damage skill tree what we did then. I need increasing in like resistances as well. I need to be less squishy, I think, to make that work. Not go 100% down damage like I did. I think it's the play with that one. Because obviously the build that I'm doing at the moment is like a full damage electric build, but it does work really well. It does a lot of damage, but I need to be less squishy. That'd be good. That build would work really well on a softcore character, but on hardcore I feel like I need more resistances. Can't just rely on armor, so maybe doing some skill points into armor as well might be worth doing. But yeah, rough, man. I wonder if anybody's come out with any videos as of yet for like hardcore based PoE. I went down the same tree as you, but tried to get gear with more armor and energy shield. You were doing armor and energy shield instead of evasion energy shield, what you're supposed to for that class. Obviously, none of your skill points give you any bonuses, do they, for armor? So. Because you'd have no evasion. Evasion's really useful for that class, no? Let's look Path of Exile to hardcore tips. This is the hardcore Pacific one. Let's see what this guy got to say.
I'm Joe, and here are 10 tips for hardcore Path of Exile 2. So earlier this week, I beat the
yeah, you get evasion from skill tree,
which was a lot of fun. And so after that, I decided to go back
really?
and attempt hardcore. After many deaths, I finally beat Act 1 with a Lightning Ranger, which I'll talk about at the very end.
He did Lightning Ranger for Act 1.
Is to practice the escape menu pause. Different than Diablo and other games, you can actually pause in-game by just hitting escape. I don't know what it is on controller, but I'm guessing it's a menu or something like that.
Oh, and taking the advantage if you think you're going to die.
If you're ever in danger, you can just quickly hit the escape key and pause, take a breath, think about what you want to do next, and then continue the fight. The second tip is related to the first tip. And
that's kind of cheese.
You use the escape menu pause, and you decide to reset the instance and go back to the waypoint. The game will actually continue for half a second after you say yes or after you confirm that you want to go back to the waypoint. So what you can do is hit escape again very quickly so that only maybe 1 or 2 frames actually loads before the current instance, I guess, dies and you start a new one. For the third tip, I'd recommend enabling the health bar over player. This can be turned on in the interface settings.
I really don't look at that enough.
This is useful specifically during boss battles, specifically a very long boss battle where what's most important on the screen is what's happening in the center and avoiding hits. So your character is going to be running around during any of those long boss fights, and you don't want to take your eyes off of what's important to view the status of your health. Specifically, you know, there's going to be incoming attacks, there's going to be corrosion puddles you're going to be avoiding, and your eyes should really be focused right on the middle of the screen where your character is. And so if your health, you have to look down to the bottom left to view your health. One, it's just, even if it's only milliseconds, it's just too much. And 2, it's kind of draining during long boss battles. Tip number 4, it turns out your starting class doesn't matter too much. Any class is allowed to use the spells of another class. And so if there's an early class build that is really good, you can just use that until later and respec. The only 2 things that really matter for your class are where you start on the passive skill tree, and later in Act 2 you'll get something called Ascension, and you can only pick the Ascension passive skill trees for your particular class. But at the start of the game, like right now it seems that the Minion Witch build is very strong using Poison Cloud and Fire, so you can do that. Or if you're a melee character and you just don't want to get hit because you haven't had enough time to build up that defense and life pool and resistances, you can play any of the ranged skills. Like you can do lightning and firewall, or you can play a bow. A lightning arrow is a warrior, and then respec later. So there's no penalty for doing that. Like I said, the only thing is...
I think it's worthwhile doing like a warrior. It can become really beefy, but then at the same time do like a range build with hardcore.
Like you can imagine being a warrior. One of the problems
I feel like I do a lot of damage.
Is they just have really bad defense and they're extremely squishy. But you could be a warrior minion summoner with a flame wall and have a very high defense and still be able to cast all those spells. It's going to be a little bit strange because I think you're going to have to put some points into intelligence and eventually respec them, but there's nothing stopping you, and it's not like you're going to receive any penalty for doing this. So, and then once you're a little bit tankier, you have all your resistances up, you have good max health gear, you can spec back into like a true melee sort of class. Tip 5 is analyzing your deaths and not being too hard on yourself when you do die. Path of Exile is probably the most...
This is the guy who killed me.
...will ever be. I think at the start, they just have to make sure they don't introduce too much power creep. Like if they give players a lot of power and then try to remove that power, it's usually pretty painful. So instead, it's easier to be really tough at the start, and then as the game, more updates are released, they'll kind of like soften things a little
Like he's
bit.
like
So
barely
this is probably
avoiding the
most difficult
circles.
it'll be,
Oh, he already just avoided that one.
So because of that, be nice on yourself, and I would also recommend analyzing.
So I mean, the
every time you
circles
die,
happened for me,
and, just go in.
but
with,
then I got hit by the wave
light
at the same
criticism of
time
yourself.
as the
I realized
circles
there were
came
two
through.
main reasons I was dying, and they are either I get surrounded by enemies and I'm just stuck and I'm stun locked, or I die during a boss battle. And usually it's an elemental damage.
I
that
actually
causes
haven't
you
died
during
to
a
creeps
boss
yet.
battle.
Every single death I've had in hardcore so
resistance.
far has been to a boss.
And so once you know your deaths, it's a little bit easier to kind of think of how you're going to prevent those deaths. And so that kind of leads to tip 6, and that's kind of theory crafting about builds and finding a build that kind of suits you. So there are 3 different defense strategies or defense attributes in Path of Exile 2. So you can either build up your defense, which is good for melee characters, and so this is kind of damage reduction against physical. You can do evasion, which is what rangers use, and so this is your dodge chance. And you can also do energy shield, which is what like a sorceress would use, and this is a secondary health pool that you get on top of your normal health pool. And so thinking about that as you build your own class or your own build.
Okay, I think what I'm going to do is I think what I'm going to do is reconvene. I'm going to look up what, like, I think I'm getting confused maybe a little bit with what I'm supposed to be doing with, like, for instance, Ranger, like the type of, like, armor and shit I should be taking. Because he's just said then that I should be doing armor-based stuff, right? Evasion only for Ranger. Is that what I'm supposed to be doing, right? Instead of health, so instead of shield, you just go into evasion only, with a percent chance of getting something missing you. Maybe I need to learn more. I need to take in some more information, possibly. Interesting. I think I'll reconvene, come back to that. But day 5 ending, we're now on to 7 deaths. So far, furthest we got through is to get to like second boss on Act 2. I'm still happy with that, to be fair, though. Like I said, coming in this as a complete newbie and being able to get that far, like this early, is actually pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it, to be fair. I can't complain too much. I really can't. Right, let me add another death. 7 deaths so far on hardcore. It's a sad time. Right, I am going to love you and leave you guys. So I wanted to sound a little bit later today, but I didn't expect the missus to get back so early, and she wants food, and I have cooked tea tonight, so it's my turn. But I need to get off to go do that. So yeah, I will be... I won't be on tomorrow, I don't think. Would maybe be beneficial to try softcore run to learn do Kings. I do have a softcore account, and I haven't been playing on that too, so I definitely am also on that too. But I am trying to do them both. Yeah, it's good. I'm going to see you later. Yeah, so I don't think I'll be on tomorrow, because I might be on tomorrow. We'll have to see. Possibly tomorrow, maybe not, just because it's Sunday, and I got some things got to do with the missus as well still, so we'll see. It's normally our day. And then if not, I'll definitely be back on Monday. I got like work to do Monday. Once I get done with that, I'm then off until literally New Year. The last week for New Year. So I'm off for most of the week. We should be on for some longer streams to get this challenge finished, and then I can start working on the YouTube video. So yeah, so once I'm done with it, I will calculate all 10 days together and then put a YouTube video, and we'll see what we get with it. But yeah, peace. Have a good rest of your day. Mwah. Appreciate you guys for jumping in again. It's been a pleasure to have you as always. Have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you guys in the next